The Heroes of Greyhawk is a game played by adults and recorded for an adult audience. Sometimes we use adult language and explore adult topics. Consider yourself warned.
Hello, welcome back to the Superior Adventures Guild. My name's Dave, your humble dungeon master and host for another session of Heroes of Greyhawk, where we play Dungeons and Dragons. There's a group of us that play every week for the most part, and gosh, it's been a lot of fun tormenting the players that keep coming back for more. I mean, between you and me, I have no idea why, but they are back, and I would love to introduce you to them. Here they are, my besties. Hello, friends. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Bleak Season got a haircut and a new tea mug.
He's wearing a hat.
Yeah, but didn't he get a haircut? Or that was last week.
Last week.
That
was last week. Yeah, that was last week. Ooh, you need to get it trimmed, bro. It's looking slick though. Andy has new lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley got a haircut. There's like two more layers.
Did not. You know what? It keeps growing.
There's at least two more layers this week.
Feathering.
Every week there's more feathers.
It's the same.
Shelly has a veritable rainforest growing in her back area there, in her backside.
Plants.
My back area.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're back here on the channel. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Before we do that, however, I would love to have my friends here introduce themselves, tell you who they're playing, and if you've got anything you want to plug in the upcoming week or whenever, anything interesting you want to tell folks, please do that. Let's start with Ashley this week. Hi, Ashley.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ashley, Minnesota Muse 99 on Twitter. And I am playing for you tonight Xanthi, the Golden Eyed girl, who is also has skin that's gold because she is some kind of weird gold changeling creature that she doesn't even know what the heck is going on with that because she grew up thinking she was a human. But we're going to have lots of fun in this totally shady city. Can't wait.
It'll be fine. Thank you for coming back. Ashley, I love the depth of this character, and I can't wait to see where it goes. Let's jump over to Shelly. Hi, Shelly.
Heyo, it's Shelly, also known as Real Flea Monkey on Twitter and Flea Monkey in the chats. Tonight, I am playing Nori Bibblespark, who is a third level Hexblade Warlock, and she's a small, ordinary type gnome who aspires to one day be a pomegranate of death to the baddies.
Ooh.
You mean
Pomegranate.
Nori, the total package Bibblespark?
That's me, yes.
Yeah.
I thought I'd try something different.
Full package.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I guess we're going to find out what's inside, perhaps, of that package. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't know.
Pomegranates.
Yeah,
pomegranate seeds everywhere.
Wrapped in juice, right?
Not too far from the truth. There probably are a lot of little seeds somewhere on her person.
Yeah, that's
not
cool.
within her person.
That and lint. I get the feeling she has a lot of lint.
Why?
On the inside?
She's got lint, and then like she smells like patchouli or something.
Ooh, belly button lint, perhaps.
Do
gnomes have belly buttons?
She is ripped because of the finger stuff.
She's right here.
Oh my god. I have a serious question though. Do gnomes have belly buttons? Does anybody know? Somebody fact check this. Do you think so?
Are they born in a pumpkin patch?
I think they are. So maybe that's where the vine attaches.
I think they're all outies though. I think that's
they're all
the gnome thing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yes,
well, let's go over to our favorite innie, Bleak Season.
So I want to talk about Shelly a little bit longer. Shelly looks like she's broadcasting from the atrium of the Four Seasons.
I mean,
it's real nice at her place.
It's very tropical.
Garden and landscaping, of course.
Mild breeze blowing in the background. Looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look very looks very Amazonian. Hey, I'm Bleak Season, the Bleak Season on the Twitters. BleakSeason.com, my website. You can check that out. And I am playing Lachlan Felspar, the most electrifying dwarf who keeps getting beaten about the head by all the enemies we encounter, and is now actually like at half hit points, no spells. It's a pretty rough day. It's a pretty rough gig being a dwarf with this group. Pretty rough gig, I'm not gonna lie. It's a rough gig. He's feeling a little shaken right now, but he'll pull it together. He'll pull it together.
He's a good kid.
It's a good kid.
He's got this.
Rub some dirt on it and get back in there.
So 2 new things that I've learned so far is that you guys don't have any hit points left.
Yeah.
So pretty much every encounter in this town is likely to be deadly. And then the other thing is you guys are only 3rd level? I thought you guys were like 6th level.
Oh, 3rd level.
Oh.
So you're saying we can level up?
Yeah, let's make up that difference right now.
We've played long enough to be 6th level.
Let's roll some hit dice.
Yep, here we go.
Oh, you sad, sorry group of adventurers. Twilight Falls was a 6th level adventure. I don't know how you guys ended up here. Shit.
Back to the forest.
You know what? It's the fault of the fucking leech guy.
Oh, yeah.
I lay it at his feet.
Hud. Old Hud.
See.
He's great.
We don't need to worry.
alright.
We got Spug.
He's got a good little gig going. Speaking of Spug, let's jump over to Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as AndyG3D, here on Twitch and Twitters. Tonight, I will be playing Desmond Adelar, a 3rd level rogue. No longer has 2 curses. He only has 1 curse. But he's slowly processing that. Should be fun. Ready to get into it. Let's go. Woo!
Hell yeah. And I am Dave. Welcome in, my friends. It's great to see everybody here. I wanted to make sure folks are aware that we do have a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a copy of The Golden Sands by our amazing sponsors at CZ RPG. If you want to get in on the giveaway, !drawing to do that. This is an awesome supplement for 5th edition that has maps, a ton of lore about this location, and stat blocks, custom artwork, the works. These guys know how to create awesome content. We use it all the time in our games, both our home games, and sometimes we drop it into our ongoing campaigns. Just saying. But yeah, it's great stuff. So !drawing to get in on that action. We are taking a break next week for work reasons, and then we'll be back the following week. I believe our plan is to play on the 4th of July. So we'll see how that goes down. Yeah, that's the plan right now anyways. But yeah, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you want to get involved with the guild at all, please check out our Discord. We have an awesome little community over there, and we like to get goofy and talk TTRPGs. So yeah, check that out. And I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else. I don't know if I did. I don't think so. We are going to dive into this game, my friends, with a little bit of a recap to start us off. So if you would follow me into recap zone. In our last session, the party climbed a steep, winding cart path to the edge of Twilight Falls, a frontier town perched atop a massive bluff where the Imrides run originates from Shimmer Lake. The party made the climb after a harrowing battle with a massive reptoid abomination that damaged their barge that they'd traveled on and nearly tore Lachlan Feldspar in half. High above you, a hawk familiar to Desmond, interestingly enough, circled the falls, and gazing up, Desmond had this weird vision that caused him to drop to his backside as he sat down, and he was then seen through the bird's eyes for a split second, the vision ending abruptly as Desmond snapped back to consciousness and rousing the group's attention. You stood there on the ridge contemplating your next move. Hey, Insomnia Knight, thanks for the resub, appreciate you. Cautious as you are, my friends, the 5 of you decided to make camp at the base of the cliffs in hopes of avoiding detection by the town's inhabitants. That area now affectionately known as the Ankeg Hills, because you had been, of course, hurt by the reptoid encounter. You rested. Nori went off to the waterfall to climb, and to gather some strange plants. She slipped as she was climbing and picked herself up. But meanwhile, back at Ankeg Hills, you were investigating some strange-looking burrows, Lachlan, Desmond, and Xanthi, trying to figure out what these were. And you ended up in a random encounter with 3 angry Ankegs who proved to be a fairly significant challenge. They emerged from the hillside and attacked the group. And though challenging, you prevailed, cheating death with Spug Noir, putting down 2 of the bugs before they managed to kill the party. But with Moran kegs emerging from the ground, you ran to safety among the crags and boulders. Safe for the moment, you healed up as best you could and attempted to rest. The next morning, after a not-so-restful camp, and also a reality check from Lachlan, who questioned the party's capabilities and the unknown challenges ahead, you ultimately decided to press on, climbing up the hill, but first running into Lucille and her crew as they came down to work on their barge. You had a brief encounter with them, and you climbed and entered the town, where you purchased some provisions from a pair of roadside vendors. You learned a little bit about things that were happening in town. You inquired about the lone island on the lake, which it turns out isn't visited very much by the townsfolk, if at all, what with the rumor of it being part of the old elven ruins and most likely haunted, possibly cursed. But with that, you made your way to the big house in search of Gromlin, who, based on the intel you gathered from Lucille, the barge captain, is in charge of things in Twilight Falls. And there, my friends, as you knock on the door, you stand waiting for a response. I'll give you a second if you have anything you want to say to each other before the door opens to reveal what's inside.
Are we using fake names here, you guys?
Why?
I don't think we
Why
need
not?
to.
Okay. I got one ready, so if we need it, I'm ready.
I mean, maybe Des.
I have a few fake names I could use.
Let's try it. I mean, it'd be good practice, right? I mean, we're worried that we're not up to snuff here. Like, let's try some moves. Let's try some stuff.
Let's
mix it up.
You think they know your name?
No. I doubt it.
More
But
important,
what if?
do you think that he's called Gromlin because he's a cross between a grommet and a goblin? That's kind of what I'm looking forward to seeing.
Grommet?
Yeah, it's one of those metal rings that
Why would he
hold
be
sail.
called a metal
Sure.
ring?
How
I
could
know,
that?
I know.
Anyway,
I can't wrap my
alright.
head around it either, but I'm just thinking.
I'm gonna knock.
You hear footsteps come into the door on the other side as you reach up, Xanthi, to knock. The door, and you look up, but then look down, and you see this little gnomish man with a long gray goatee-style beard and a bald head. He has this patchwork leather vest on over a tunic, and he's got around his belt, you notice he's got an intricate set of tools that are in pouches around his belt line. Well, hello. How can I help you? He looks you all up and down.
So we were sent to you because you were recommended as somebody who is very knowledgeable and impressive in this town. And we were wondering if, like, maybe you could help us, or we could help each other.
I'll be quick about it. What kind of help do you need? Huh?
Well,
Quick about it.
more
I've
about
got
what we can
many
do
things
for
to
you.
do.
You have a pest problem.
Oh, yes. You've been sent to help with the problem. Then is that it?
Well, we are very capable adventurers.
Who sent you then?
It doesn't really matter, does it? All you need to
Well,
know is that we're here to fix your problem.
We are problem solvers.
First of all, I wouldn't ask if it didn't matter to me. I'd like to know who's talking about things that are happening here in Twilight Falls, given the fact that this is, of course, under my supervision to make sure that things are in order, knowing perhaps who may be knowledgeable about some of the things that are challenging us at the current moment would be nice to know.
Oh, we learned firsthand because we got attacked by a lizard man just up at the river. So, we're aware.
Did you came up with Lucille and the boys? Yes, I heard of this giant lizard creature. Okay, you came with Lucille. Why are you in Twilight Falls?
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Well, we're looking for someone. We were hoping if maybe we helped you with your problem, you could maybe help us locate a person.
Well, let's see, you help me with my problem, and then you come back, presumably alive, at least some of you.
Mm-hmm. It is a gamble.
Right,
Yeah,
and
it's
then...
really not a sure thing, really. I mean,
Sure.
I'm probably not coming back.
And how will I know if you've remedied said problem for old Gromlin, then?
Well, I mean, what would you like as proof?
Well, I would like to see them gone.
Well,
Perhaps...
that's the absence of things.
Oh, how about the head of the leader? Yes. That would be great. We put it on our pike to show the rest of the lizard folk. You don't mess with Twilight Falls. You don't mess with old Gromlin.
All right, one
you know-
lizard head on a stick.
Not any lizard head, miss. The leader, the chieftain, the big guy. Or gal, I don't know what these are lizard folk. They.
Do we know who this particular chieftain is, or are we going to have to suss that out once we get in there?
Honestly, I don't even know if there is a chieftain. Gromlin hasn't actually had any sort of first-hand observations, but what I have been told is that lizard folk have been causing some trouble out at the old logging camp. Yeah, that's right, the old logging camp, that's it. Whitmer, Tarborg, he told me all about it. They saw tracks. Some of the men are missing. Well, there's also been a few caravans that have been waylaid, destroyed. Others have seen these lizard folk. Yeah, they said something about glowing green eyes. I don't know if lizard folk have green eyes or blue eyes or yellow eyes. I don't much care. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Don't much care about the eye color of the said creatures, but you bring back, one of the important ones. Run them out of wherever they are. It's not going to be an easy task. I'm not going to lie.
Wherever they are. Do you have any ideas?
I mean, you could wander on down the high road if you wanted to, or you could go talk to old Whitmer Tarborg. Perhaps he could set you on their scent. Oof, I can only imagine. Oh,
Where do
but,
we find this Whitmer?
oh, out at the logging camp, I suppose, or out in the woods doing their business. When I say business, I mean logging. That is their business.
Do you have an approximate direction and distance?
East. Head up to the crossroads. Head north, and it's on the east side of the road. Not too far out of town. It's on the north shore of the lake. Shimmer Lake.
Is this logging camp the only place that has had problems with them?
East of here on the high road, we had a caravan about 2 weeks ago. The boys down in Nulb sent someone up here to take care of it. That was a week ago. They didn't come back. There's still lizard folk problems out at the old logging camp. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
There's no known, like, hey, we, shook up a hive of lizard folk and then this all started kind of a thing?
No, it's weird.
Okay.
I asked some of the older fellas around. They don't remember any major interaction with lizard folk. I mean, of course, sometimes you run into them when you're out near the swamps and that sort of thing. But one of them told me that back, way back. I don't know, a couple hundred years maybe, right? I'm not a historian. This lake here used to be a wetland. Don't know if this is part of their territory or not, but I'll tell you what, they're interfering with my business, Gromlin's business, making Gromlin look bad, okay? And, the big boys out west are not going to be too happy if old Gromlin doesn't live up to Gromlin's promises and his good word. So,
Well,
take
it's
care
what
of
we're
this
here for.
business. You do me a favor with this thing. I might be able to help you out with whatever it is you're trying to do. Find your friend or this person or whoever you're looking for. I don't know. But can't guarantee I know anything about it. So here's what I'll tell you. If I don't know anything about your situation, when you come back with the head of the the big guy or gal or they or whatever, I'll pay you some gold. Yeah.
I mean, gold is nice.
We'll take it.
Well, you'll afterwards though, right? Do I know you? No. Nah, forget it. Yeah.
Is there a place where we could bed down for the night in town? You have an inn or something like that? We set off early in the morning.
Nah, not much of an inn town. I mean, we got the grog house, but there's no rooms there. Interestingly enough, here we go. See, Gromlin is a problem solver. Here we go. Okay, Whitmer, right? Missing lumberjacks, huh? Those lumberjacks have cabins or tents or something. They got to stay somewhere, right?
Right, the ones that they were kidnapped out of.
You're suggesting we stay at the kidnapped lumberjack's house?
All I'm saying is that there's a vacancy, not to be,
Might be a good place to start.
I guess.
I mean, we do want to look at it, but
Clues. Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe if we sleep there, they'll come to us.
So you're traveling without tents then? Is that it? You don't have any tents or anything like that? Because you could set up tents,
They
Yeah,
attract
we had
gnolls.
they attract gnolls. We do without tents.
Did not know that. Gromlin learns something new every day.
Right, gnolls love tents.
Really? God damn.
Yeah,
Listen,
especially
Gromlin-
to dance upon them. They shred them all up.
They wear them or something. I don't know. You were wondering how you would know whether or not we'd done our part of the job, and we've come to some arrangement on that topic. I assume that you understand that we're also going to expect that you're going to honor your part of it, right?
Oh, Gromlin is a businessman, and my word is bond, my friend. I don't ever make a deal that I don't intend to make good on. So put her there, my friend. You help me, I'll help you. And he reaches out his hand to you, Lachlan.
Spit in my hand.
Oh, that's not how it works. I don't know where you're from.
Oh, gross.
Shake on it. Yeah, spit in your eye.
He turns away from you and he looks at the rest of you. Well, you look to be the oldest one of the group. No offense or nothing. And he puts his hand out to Desmond.
I'll shake his hand.
Deal's been struck. I can't wait for this lizard folk problem to be done. You look like the kind of folks that could really take care of this problem. I'm very excited. I can't wait to tell the wife.
All right, well, let's see what we can do about it.
Okay. Let me know when you're done with the job. Who sent you
Alrighty.
again?
The gods.
Again, we never said.
Yeah, right.
Because
Just,
we're not snitches.
Because they dig ditches.
We're
Right.
just traveling, good-natured Samaritans who
I
wander
really
the world looking for people in trouble and finding ways to help them.
There's not enough of you folks out there anymore. It's just kind of a cutthroat world we live in, and that's pretty sad. But hey, I respect it. And if there's a little bit of coin in it for somebody, yeah, everybody wins.
But I mean it, you have an insect problem down the hill.
Oh, the
Giant
Onkeggs? Yeah.
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 Yeah, they're real mean.
We call that the Onkeg Hills. You gotta stay out of that area. No camping down there. You don't even need a tent to attract them.
Yeah. Maybe put that on the map so that next time we know not to go. If it says Ankeg Hill, don't go to Ankeg Hill because there are Ankegs in those.
Maybe like a warning sign.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Also,
idea.
right on the map, the rocks are very slippery.
Slippery rocks. Okay.
Yeah.
A warning. Maybe a
Yeah.
sign.
Maybe like a
Good for
climb at your
finger
own
stuff.
risk
Good
kind of thing.
fingertip stuff, but-
Yeah.
Yeah, like make people sign a waiver.
Most people can't even read around here. Can you imagine the waivers they'd be signing? You could put anything in front of them, they'd sign the damn thing. Oh boy. Woo-wee.
Imagine that. All right, I turn around and I leave.
All right,
Take
we
care.
got to find this Whitmore.
Whitmer? Something?
Whitmer Tarborg.
Whitmer
The logging
Tarborg.
camp.
All right, so you guys are heading to the logging camp next, it appears. Let's bring it over here.
100% is not going to hold up his end of the bargain. Just
Yeah, probably not.
I don't
But
know if
I
that
don't-
guy could really get us Chiral anyway, right?
I don't know, but it's the only lead we have.
Probably not going to pass the gold either.
Well, you know, like if we find out that like these lizard folks are too hard to defeat, then like technically we haven't, you know, like we don't have to fulfill our side either.
I could find a different way to find your druid.
well, nothing stops us from asking subtly, but we don't want to cause ripples like we did back in Nulb.
I really hated questions.
I think on our way to the logging camp, Nori wants to keep a lookout because there is that potential that people are going to jump us and kill us.
Smart. Give me a perception check, Nori, as you're walking down the road. You walk past what you can plainly see as the grog house on the left. Let's see.
14.
14. Yeah, you look around and there are definitely people clocking you. There's nobody like laying in wait for you, but you walk past the two vendors that you had purchased fish and food from earlier. They don't really pay you much mind as you walk by. They don't seem too friendly. You see some guys that are walking down the road. They all appear to be human or gnomish, and they are generally wearing like basic work wear, whether that is, they don't seem to have armor on, but they all have short swords or long swords, daggers. They look to be rough customers, some of them with scars, visible scars on their bodies. And they don't approach you. They don't say anything, but they just kind of walk past you as they're heading in the direction that you just came from. And they just clock you as you're walking by. And I'm trying to, there we go. So you walk by the grog house. You walk by the forge. You can hear the clanking of the forge. You walk past the general store. You can see that there's a dock with a boat tied to it. And then you make your way out. Did you want to stop anywhere or just go straight to the logging camp?
I don't know, unless someone needs something at the store, but I'm good. Unless they have a new body.
I'm good.
Okay.
Maybe they sell curse removal stuff.
Or long
I
rest
don't.
pills.
Healing potions. Not that we have a lot of money anymore.
Well, we could always sell Nori.
Don't know what that means. Then I don't think I like it. But I'm not sure, because
Poor Nori.
who knows?
Total package like you, worth a lot.
Well, you're not wrong, but
All right, so you guys are going straight to the logging camp, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, so that's what you do. You head to the logging camp, and you can see that it sits on the north shore of the lake. There are, as you walk down the road and into the camp, you can see that the area has been cleared of trees. There are some old stumps that are still exposed. Some are rotting away. There are 6 small, relatively newly constructed cabins that are arranged in a forest clearing, and there are thick trails of wood smoke rising from the chimneys of these cabins here. We'll just kind of zoom in on the logging camp. Thick trails of wood smoke rising. You can hear the sound of saws and construction that disrupt the otherwise sort of soothing rhythm of the lake, just sort of lapping at the shoreline. There are, seagulls flying about above you. And you can see as you enter into what is like the yard of this area, there's a makeshift signboard that proudly displays the camp's name, Timber's Edge. And it is adorned with faded paint and marks of countless seasons. You step forward and a burly woodsman with a sweat-soaked brow approaches you. His hands are tightly gripping the haft of a felling axe. He squints, kind of studying you guys as you approach. Ho there, strangers. Have you come to help us? Looking for work? Is that it? We do have we've got some openings.
I have a brief moment thinking of Norb, who would have absolutely thrown down his pack and said, "Sure, what do you need?" and picked up an axe and started chopping wood.
Mm-hmm. Totally, he would have.
Yeah.
Norb the rock hauler, Norb the tree splitter, Norb the hug giver.
We've been hired by Gromlin to investigate your lizard problem.
He looks at you quizzically, and then he takes the big axe and he raises it up overhead and he swings it and lodges it into a tree stump. And he wipes his hands off. He says, "Well, welcome in. My name is, my name's Carl." No. Oh, you're looking for Whitmer?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
we are looking for Whitmer Tarborg.
Sure. Come on along. I'll introduce you to him. Come on. So you're here for the lizard folk. Oh, shit, that's great. Maybe you can find our friends, too.
How many went missing?
3.
How long ago?
Well, it was just 2 nights ago. Well, 2 days ago. It's been 2 nights since they went missing.
They all went at the same time?
Yeah, they were out working out in the woods, and they never came back.
So this isn't a nightly thing where they come and they take another one. It's just all at once. A one-time incident.
As far as I can tell. I mean, that's what happened here anyways.
And how'd you know that it was lizard folk that did it?
Well, people have been talking about lizard folk like crazy. I don't know. Didn't you just say lizard folk?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
See, there you go. It's got to be lizard folk then.
How do we know these guys didn't just run off?
Well, they could have run off, I guess. But there's a big pool of blood. I don't know. Maybe one of them chopped his arm off and then they all ran. I don't know. You think it's lizard folk? Is that what you think?
I mean, that's the word, right?
Are you like hunters or what do you?
Problem
Yeah,
solved.
sort of.
Okay.
Yeah,
Solve
we're good
problems.
at everything.
Except logging. We're useless at logging, so.
Well,
Right.
don't tell old Whitmer that. If you're looking for a job, I mean. Look,
Well,
I wasn't shit for logging when I started either, but you learn quick,
Yeah, well,
Swing an axe,
exactly.
carry
mean-
heavy stuff.
I used to swing an axe for a living.
There you
Now I
go.
swing a sword.
Sounds like you're qualified to me. Come on along. We'll go talk to old Whitmer. He's in the office. He
I think
marches
we need to know
forward.
about old Whitmer before we go and confront him.
How much time you got?
Between now and the time when we get to his office.
Maybe give us some bullet points.
Stand back about 3-4 feet. He spits when he talks. That's about the biggest thing I can tell you in that amount of time. Well, here we are. He opens the door and he says, "Hey, Tarberg, Got some visitors here. They say there's a lizard folk problem. All right, you folks have a good one. Whitmer looks up. He turns around. He's a scrawny human, and he's got like overalls on with no shirt underneath. He's pretty tanned and weathered from the being out in the sun and the air and all that kind of stuff. He looks like, kind of like I don't know. What's that?
Looks like Iggy Pop.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
old and weathered
Yeah.
and
Just
wrinkly and
lanky
leathery
as
and-
hell. Yeah, like sinewy. You can just see sinew and muscle on bone.
Little
But
veins.
he looks like he could hold. Oh, yeah, exactly. Just like popping out. Lots of veins. Ugh, just all veins. Oof. Anyways,
Oops, all
this
veins.
veiny guy looks over at you. He says, he looks up at you and he takes out a handkerchief and he wipes his mouth with it, like a bandana kind of thing.
Xanthi takes 2 steps back, and 1 step behind Lachlan.
Nori stands behind Xanthi, peeks around.
Welcome to Timber's Edge. And as he says timber, just big globs of spit just fly. Everybody roll a dex save.
Oh man.
I have partial cover.
Yes.
18.
Yeah, you're fine.
16.
You're good.
30-20. Lachlan is
fine.
a great shield.
I'm just
Yeah.
25.
Nice. You guys all
Matrix.
managed to avoid the spray as he speaks. All right, then. So you're here about the problem with the guys missing.
Yeah, Gromlin sent us over here to ask you a few questions.
Gromlin did.
Yeah.
It's about time you did something. I don't know about you, but I think it was the Jerkins. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Jerkins.
All right. What now?
What are those?
Who's Jerkin?
Is that a trick question?
Ellie, you're fired.
Jerkins? I guess we hadn't heard of them before.
It's just a little inside joke. It's a little inside joke. You ain't heard of the Jerkins?
That just got me.
He looks like he's almost like falling asleep. Look, I think it was the Green Jerkin Rangers. You think it's... Gromlin thinks it's lizard folk. I don't know.
What's a green jerkin ranger aside from a ranger who wears a green jerkin?
That's what they wear. That's why we call them Jerkins.
Yeah, but who are they? What did they do? What's their situation?
I don't know. These guys, they roam the gnarly forest. They kind of tell people what's what. I don't know. They act like assholes, if you ask me. They get into people's business. What are you doing there? Why are you over here? Why are you cutting that tree? You know what? It's like, come on, guys. We're trying to do business here. Fucking Jerkins.
Have they ever committed violence before towards your guys?
I mean, they've waged threats against us. Like, hey, if you don't stop cutting in this area, we're gonna, tell on you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Well, there's a pretty big step between we're going to tell on you and, a big puddle of blood.
Hey, man, I'm just here. If you're here to take care of business and maybe you take out the Green Jerkin Rangers, I don't know. I don't even know if they're around, but I bet they did.
Maybe they're just jerking you around.
What do these
Exactly.
rangers work for?
That's what I want to know.
They're out of Stalmere. I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I mean, they put their nose in everybody's business.
Can we have a map of the area again, Dave? Like the bigger map.
Sure.
At your leisure there.
My leisure?
Yeah, whenever you...
I'm feeling leisurely. Hold on a sec.
You should dress like Hugh Hefner when you're GM, with a little smoking jacket. and
Oh,
some
like a red sort of velvet thing?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Just
That would be
comfy.
really cool.
Whenever you're in your home, you can be...
All right, let's see. I'm going to bring up... This is a great opportunity to plug Anna B. Meyer in her Greyhawk map. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually go to her maps. What are you hoping to see, Bleak, so that I can know what to bring up here?
Well, I want to see, because he said they roamed the gnarly forest, and then he just mentioned another place. I kind of want to see where those things are in relation to where we are.
Meyer, and we're on the North Road, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm
East
starting to
side
get
of
the
the road,
feeling that we're not
there's-
at all where I thought we were.
We're surrounded by the gnarly forest.
Yeah, totally. All right, here we go. It's on the stream.
The Nori Forest.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't really have a bigger map to show you right now, so you're just gonna have to trust me. You guys are basically in the middle of the gnarly forest.
Yeah, okay. I see
Twilight,
where
all that
Twilight
green,
Falls is.
all that green there, and you can see where Twilight Falls is on that map, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that now.
Yep.
Dahlmeyer out of.
It's to the north. You guys
Okay.
may or may not know that where that is.
Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Alright, so these busybodies, like, they come over and they try to boss you around and say, like, you
Yeah.
know, like, don't do this and don't do that.
Ugh.
Like, who's,
so annoying.
like, you know, like, do they report to somebody? Is somebody saying,
Mm-hmm.
like, you have the ability to tell these other people what to do? Like, who's that?
It's kind of like you'll be sorry, you know. Don't cut these trees
Oh.
down. You've over harvested, you know.
Like,
junk
nature
like that.
will get you.
Yeah,
thing.
or you know, I mean, it's strange. I just don't quite get it. But you know, I think they probably did it because they're kind of bullies. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, we're just trying to, you know, make an honest living out here.
I mean,
know,
they're
there's a
not
lot-
druids, are they?
They probably work for the druids. I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean, there's the druids of the gnarly forest. If anybody believes in that stuff, I'm not much of an old faith kind of guy. You know, that old flan religion is just kind of like not for me. I'm you know, I'm trying to get tethered down to, you know, any particular gods or goddesses, you know, or, you know, whatever.
We heard you might have a free cabin available for us to stay in.
Yeah, I've got 2 tents and 2 cabins.
You think we've traveled a long way to get here? You think we might doss out in one of them, and then tomorrow morning we'll start looking into this thing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Look, if you can help me out with this jerkin problem that I have, then I'd be much obliged.
No problem. We'll take care of the jerkin. Do you... Gromlin runs this place or not? Because we made a deal with Gromlin, but if he's not the boss, then, you know, we're going to want to talk to the boss.
Oh yeah, Gromlin's he's the guy, you know.
But who does he work for? Like,
When-
I don't want to find out
who
that
are
he
you
has
guys?
no power to make a deal. No, I'm just saying I don't want to find out I made a deal with a guy who has no power to make deals.
Oh, I thought you guys worked. Oh,
We're like independent contractors.
Contractors.
Yeah, we were hired, you know, for this job,
By-
but what he's saying is we just want to make sure that we were contracted by the right person, and like there's not like another guy above him that's going to say like, well, I didn't hire you,
look,
right? And then that's what happens when we go to look for payment.
understood. I understand your trepidation. I get it. There's always another guy, right? There's always someone else, and then there's someone
Right.
else, and then
Always
there's someone
somebody
else. You know, it's like these damn jerkins, you know? They're like, you know, stay out of this area. It's like, come on.
Yes,
We got a
that's
lot of timber is needed, you know, from, you know, west to Verbo, east to Greyhawk. I mean, the gem of the Flanness is built on gnarly forest timber. Am I right?
Sure, but you
Right.
didn't answer the question.
What was the question again?
There's somebody else.
Oh, here in
above.
town? No, Gromlin's your guy. But, you know, just like everybody else, he works for somebody, you know, but he's the guy here. You know, if you want to talk to the big man of Twilight Falls, that's Gromlin, all right? I just wish he would do his job a little bit more effectively. Like, take care of these damn jerkins, you know, or whatever. He thinks it's lizard folk. I don't care.
The jerkins, is there a specific part of the forest they want you to stay out of, or just like anywhere in general?
Yeah, is there like one area they get really mad when you're in?
Yeah, well, like about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, we were up north of here. I don't know, not too far, maybe half a day's march. You know, just minding our business, chopping down a couple of beautiful trees. And they come, you know, waltzing in like they own the place. And they say, nah, you know, you've over harvested this stand. And it's like, what are you guys counting? So I think they were actually. So we left. I mean, they're armed to the gills. You know, these guys, you could take them though. I'm looking at you right now and I'm sure it's fine.
You know how many of them there are?
I mean, you only see a couple of them at a time, but they're out there, you know.
It's about half a day's march straight north from here.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's the, where the guys were found. That's not very far at all. So
yeah, where is that?
It's in that it's that same general area, but a little bit closer, just north of town.
Wait, you found guys? Because you said that they were missing.
There was blood. That's what we found.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. You know, maybe they took out a jerkin. I have no idea. I doubt it.
Well,
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, how about
I can sketch you something.
Like we just got into town, so we are pretty beat from the travel, so we're going to set off tomorrow morning to check this out. Will you come with us and show us the area that
I could send Carl with you.
All right.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I
Carl
think we should start from there, right? You know, where they disappeared from?
Sounds like a plan.
I think so. Then we can look around the area. Learn what
Anybody
there
else
is
giving
there.
you issues?
Oh, I mean, it's been smooth sailing for a long time, and business is good. Let me tell you, most of the places here in town, brand new construction. A couple new folks moved in. They've been sending more guys here, which has been interesting. So, it's worked out where they needed more lodging. We built a second warehouse for Gromlin. So that's, business is, I don't ask too many questions. I just chop the trees down. I mill the lumber. We build the stuff. It's a fairly simple gig. It pays well.
Where does it get sold?
Yeah, who's buying?
Well, the same guys that pay the bills around here. Wait,
Well,
So it's a private concern.
So Gromlin pays.
exactly. Gromlin hands me, a sack of coin on a regular basis, and we do our jobs for him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that sounds normal.
Yeah.
And you move the logs by the river?
Well, we got a wagon that we use. Depends on where they need to go. If they're going east or west. Yeah,
Well, there's
it would
that
possibly.
falls
The
there.
falls are a challenge. That road going down the falls is, I don't know if, well, yeah, you guys came up that way, or did you come on the high road?
Yeah,
Did you
but
come by?
We
They're
live
trees,
by the
right?
river.
they're trees, so you could just push them off. and
Well,
they would
we
just
mill
fall.
them. We mill them, so it's saw timber.
Okay.
Yeah, some of it goes east, some of it goes west.
All right.
Yeah.
What
Interesting.
about that island over there?
Oh, that
It's we've already heard someone say that it's haunted. Like, would
haunted.
there be
Who told
any
you that?
reason?
The
It's the
fishmonger.
talk here.
I mean, is that just something they say to like new tourists?
Probably.
Like, oh, it's haunted.
I don't know. I've
be
never
my
heard
first
that
choice.
myself, but it does look kind of creepy now that you're saying it. You look out, and even though it's a beautiful day, there's like this fog that just hangs over. And now that you mention it, I mean, it totally could be haunted. I mean, this place used to be, I don't know if you're familiar with the area, but this place, there used to be apparently an elven metropolis here. It's hard to believe.
Like
I mean,
a
look-
big elven city?
I don't know. I just know what
Nothing
I've heard.
lasts anymore.
I know. Well,
Civilizations crumble into dust. It's just
that's why you got to get what you can while you're still getting after the getting.
yeah. I'm with
I
you
know.
on that, Wrinkly.
What'd you call me?
Where's that camp we can DOS at?
Oh yeah, just right next to the right over there. He walks out the door and he's like, "Yep, right over there. Cabin number 3." Look,
That
you're not just freeloading, right? You're gonna actually help me out with this. Finding my
yeah.
guys. You're gonna find my guys.
Yeah,
Really, that's
tomorrow morning you send Paul. Sorry, what's his name?
Carl.
Carl over here, and like we'll go out into the forest and start investigating.
Okay. And look, if things don't work out, you don't find the guys. Do you have any experience chopping trees down? Because I do have 3 openings.
I mean, axes aren't really my skill set.
Okay. Good to know. No.
No.
Okay.
Not the strongest. Right here. I'd take 20 whacks. Not efficient.
Okay. Well, look, if you run into any sort of burly looking folk looking for work, send them my way. Tell them Whitmer's hiring.
Do that.
All right.
We'll do that. Thanks there, Whitmer.
You've been a great help.
Yeah, I do what I can. This
And
place is
hopefully-
literally built on Whitmer's timber.
That's
Yeah.
quite impressive.
Yeah,
What you're saying is you have wood.
always. Unless the jerkins get in the way. If there's too many jerkins, we're gonna have a wood problem.
Very
Guard it.
wise words.
I see what you did there. I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Right. Yep.
You caught me on a bit of a rough day. I'm a little stressed out about this whole disappearance of my boys, and well, mostly, I mean, yeah, the disappearance, but also production's down a little bit, and
Production's not because you lost some workers, or
yeah. I mean that, it's just 3 guys down. I mean, that's tough. Tough to recover from that. So, anyways, spread the word. Old Whitmer's hiring. We need some lumberjacks.
Right. Will do.
Find some burly people. We'll send them your way.
what about Nori? Nori's pretty burly.
I
She said
mean,
no.
I just
20
said
whacks
it
for.
wasn't.
I don't know. I think you're underselling yourself.
Okay, well, above average, but not efficient.
Above average. I mean,
chopped.
that would actually be a step up. Don't tell Carl I said that, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't forget to tell Carl he's coming with us tomorrow.
Oh, yep. I'll let him know. He turns and he walks to the door. He yells, shouts at the doorway. Carl, tomorrow morning, you're going out with these people. Show them, the spot where the boys. Yeah, the blood stain. You got it, boss. Done. See, that's how we get things done around here.
Yeah, you run a tight ship, Whitmer.
Yeah. Just take care of
All
those
right.
jerkins if you can, all right?
We'll look into it.
Make sure you stop jerking. You're all right. I turn around and leave.
All right.
Head to the camp.
Those guys
Yeah.
are jerks.
You look at the little cabin and it looks brand new. There's a couple of additional what appear to be old remnants, foundations, stone foundations and chimneys that aren't being used. Maybe they were old cabins and they rebuilt the cabins, but they look very new. And there's just like a couple of wooden steps up to the doorway. And as you swing open the door, there's 2 windows at the front. There's a door in the middle. You open the door and you can see that there's 2 beds.
I walk in, I fall on one, and I snore.
Whoa, he's
Man,
really
can you
tired.
imagine like that Whitmore, like he's just more worried about production than he is about the fact that 3 people like were, kidnapped or taken or killed. And then they're all like, no, they said we're not supposed to cut down trees, and I'm like, maybe there's a reason, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it was these jerkins,
I think is that
jerkins,
we
lizard
were
folk.
asking a lot of questions, and I thought we weren't going to do that. Like,
They
who
don't seem to
pays you?
mind.
Who's higher up?
Well, I was
thought-
trying to smooth it over.
Well, you did a great job, but I'm a little worried because we were being looked at on the way in too.
Yeah, so if we hadn't asked any question, like
You're asleep.
you have,
He wakes up
He's
just to
talking in his
disagree.
sleep. Yeah.
I tell you what.
One ear open. Lachlan, do you want to be part of this conversation?
No, I'm asleep.
He's talking in his sleep.
Cranky even
Curse
in
that
his
he keeps.
sleep.
I don't know why. I'm not really that tired, guys. You look over at Spug Noir. Might go for a little hike.
No.
M-
Mm-mm.
No?
There are people getting kidnapped in these woods and like possibly eaten because lizard folk.
Yeah,
You
but
want to
like,
go off by yourself?
I'll just blast them, right? Right, Des? I'll just.
I mean, you did real good. But,
yeah,
maybe
it's
not
still-
push it.
It's pretty
You know,
dangerous
take your
out there.
rest. Pace
Yeah.
Look,
yourself.
you're part of the team.
That's
like,
true. We
We're
don't.
a team effort.
Yeah. I mean, remember what happened when Nori kind of went off by herself? Sorry, Nori, I
Yeah,
didn't mean to
look
bring it
how
up.
she got all banged up all by herself.
What time is it? Can
Time.
we tell?
I don't
Looks
know.
to be
I
about-
don't
Late in the
have
day?
an hourglass.
Mid-morning.
Mid-morning? Yeah, I mean,
And we
I
could go
guess
to the
we can let
grog
Lachlan
house.
sleep, but
Well, we can't leave him alone, not when people might be coming to kill us.
Jeez, we can't do anything in this town.
nobody got killed around here, though. It was like to the north.
Kind of makes you miss Nulb, actually. Well, maybe not.
No. Not with that rash going around.
But the people were, some of the people were very friendly.
A little
Oh.
too friendly.
Especially to you, right, Spug?
Huh?
That guy in
The
the
leech
bar?
guy was nice.
The leech guy was nice too.
Which guy in the bar? The one.
And Nob.
I think I was I maybe drank too much that night. I don't really remember. But I do remember making a couple of friends, I think.
He was a little handsy, I think.
Well, I
Ooh.
rescued you the one time, but I didn't stay up the other time.
Maybe I should give
Well-
up drinking.
We could go back down to the boat and, see Lucille and help them with, repairs if we wanted to. But that'll only help them leave faster.
Might want to check out this grog house, though. See what's going on around here. When people drink, they talk a lot. Just saying.
It's mid-morning. Do you think they're already
That's-
started?
That's never stopped
Mhm.
anyone.
Okay. Well, that's an idea.
Hmm.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really interested in that island, though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we could just kind of take a look around.
I am
Could-
concerned that island, might. We are not rested or anything, so
Mm,
I'm a little nervous to jump into something that could be dangerous. Today?
Whoa. You guys are talking about going out there? He points to out to the lake.
no,
Didn't they
that's
say it
probably a
was,
bad
like-
idea.
Cursed and stuff?
Oh, yeah. I don't want any more curses.
Maybe we could just take a boat around the periphery.
Oh,
See what we
you
can
know what?
see.
You know what we could do? We could see if I can change my shape to be like other people.
Let's
Because
do
it's
it.
just us in this cabin.
Turn into the veiny guy first.
Yeah, can you do Whitmer?
Oh. Okay, let's
Right,
find out.
Des is just going to look around first. No one's watching, right?
We're in a
They're-
cabin.
Yeah, we're in the cabin now.
So you're
Oh,
gonna
can
try
we
to
cover the
turn into
windows?
him?
Yep.
Yeah, you could try. You could cover the windows. Sure. There's two
Yeah.
windows.
Pull the two window shades coverings down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you feel pretty secure in there.
Okay. I think we're ready.
Okay. And Xanthi will just try to change what happens.
Roll a charisma check.
Alrighty.
It's real hard. I don't know.
Oh,
What
that's a
does that
save.
feel
Sorry.
like?
Oh no, it is a charisma check. Okay. 16.
Yeah, you guys watch as, I don't know exactly what it looks like, Ashley, if you know what it looks like, how the transformation takes place, but it works.
Like, she kind of like melts, like almost like molten metal. She melts into the form, like, you know, if he's taller, she elongates and like morphs into them, like, and it's like she kind of stretches out, and it like her skin for a moment before she does it, like it turns like all the sparkly gold and then settles into the correct colors of the person.
It's uncanny. She looks almost exactly like him.
This is
Turn
gonna
around.
poke her arm. Does it hurt when you do that?
I don't know. It seems like it's kind of like normal.
Voice is totally wrong.
You got the spit and everything. You almost hit me.
Ugh.
It's pretty good.
I guess that's like, you know, part of his physique.
Like you just automatically, that's
Like-
the way the mouth is made. Just automatically spit.
It's big salivary glands or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like totally.
Little slope coming out. That's crazy.
All right,
Wow, we shouldn't.
I'm gonna
probably
do
go out
somebody
like
else.
this. Yeah. How about Gromlin? Do Gromlin.
When you get that small.
let's find out. She tries see if she can change into Gremlin. That is a 19 charisma check.
Yeah, you're starting to get the hang of it.
And it's so weird because, you know, like he's a smaller creature. And she like compresses into this gnomish physique.
Where does it all go?
I don't know. It's
I squeeze a couple parts of. Is this okay? I realize I sometimes have problems with consent. Is this okay if I squeeze you a little bit?
well, you know, we're friends.
Yeah, okay, good. And then I squeeze you a couple times in different places.
So
I mean,
weird.
it feels like
This is
it
weird.
feels like it looks, right? I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, it looks like a little bit different cadence to the talking and things like that, but it looks like this is Gromlin standing in front of you.
We could use this if we need to. Let's practice this one a few more times. I mean, whenever you want, not right now. You're not a party favor or anything, but let's practice this a few more times because this is going to be great.
You got it.
He did the finger guns too. Finger crossbows.
Well, that's, you know, that's all me. Like, that's not part of the form. Like, I gotta pretend to be him.
All right. Good.
But the
That
voice
is-
does get lower. Okay, she's gonna, let's see, who will she be? Oh, she's gonna try to change into Larenth. Back from the old
Lareth?
house.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
That
Yeah, charisma check, please.
11.
You try to turn into Lareth and you get like the blonde hair for a second, but then you just kind of snap back into your natural form. Maybe it's been too long since you've seen him?
Whoa.
Yeah, so she kind of stretches out and turns gold and then like snaps almost back into this golden creature with the sharp cheekbones and a little angular and thin with the feathers for hair. Oh, well, that
Oh.
one was too hard.
I don't even know who that was.
Yeah, maybe you just have to pace yourself a little. Or
Yeah, I don't
still
know that
getting used
this
to
is
it.
like a reliable skill yet.
It's
You know,
probably
like-
easier to transform into people that you've seen more recently, I bet. Do you have to like
Maybe.
remember them or something?
Oh, yeah. Or you know, like maybe, if I, you know, Nori, if you showed me a picture, like a little, like bust of somebody, that you've seen but I haven't seen, maybe I could do that.
I will, I'll show her a picture of my Uncle Wilpos. And he's just a little gnome. He did the pitchfork thing, so he's got the dots. He's got old, like, stringy, kind of long gray hair, and he's very wiry.
Real quick,
Okay,
thank
here
you
goes.
to the Raiders for coming on over from Blue Box RPG. Great to see everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, John and friends. Good to see ya. Sorry, Ashley, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. And 17.
Yeah, you're really getting the hang of it.
She compresses down into this little gnome's figure. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to look like,
You look just like him. That's amazing.
and I don't know what he's supposed to sound like either.
Well, he's not quite that crotchety, but you did great. You
Okay,
couldn't possibly know what he sounds like, so you look exactly like him. This is amazing. You're like a real live superhero right now. You can do anything.
what's a superhero?
Like,
It's like a
hero,
hero,
but
but
even
better?
better. Yeah. High five, Spug.
Yeah.
Xanthi will try to turn back into Xanthi. Into
Yeah,
her.
not a problem.
Xanthi
That
suit?
form is very easy for you.
Okay. Ah, what a workout!
Are you tired
Yeah.
now or anything?
You're kind of
Could
sweaty.
you do this all day?
I don't.
Sweaty?
Well, it feels like, you know, like I stretched like really far. But I don't know, I could probably do more if you wanted.
How about this? Des, you close your eyes.
Okay.
Wait, how's this gonna work? Yeah, and you close your eyes, and I'll open and close the door, and you won't know which one of us went out. And you'll have to
Ooh.
guess if it's
Oh,
The
which
real
one
me
is the
or if
real
it's-
Nori?
yeah. So close your
All
eyes.
right. All right. I'm closing.
Turn
Turn-
away too,
turn
because I don't
around.
know.
All
Yeah.
right. He'll turn around.
All right. Okay, and
Okay.
she'll look at Nori and she'll try to become her. Oof. 7.
It again, it doesn't quite take full shape for some reason. Maybe it's the pressure, you know, there's like this challenge pressure now, and it just kind of fizzles out and you elongate and then kind of snap back into your natural form.
I
Oh, it's
start-
okay. Shake it out. Shake it
Okay,
out.
Okay.
Okay, take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Are you ready yet?
No.
There's a lot of pressure. Okay. All right. One
Okay.
more time.
Okay.
And she's gonna take Nori's hand and try to change one more time. 11.
Maybe you're just kind of tired out.
Maybe, you know, I did it too many times.
Oh, yeah. It didn't work.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, it's better than nothing, right? We practiced, we tried. Maybe we'll try again later today.
All right.
We don't want to burn out your abilities. I don't even know if that's a possibility, but probably not. That's silly. No, I never said that. I see the worry on your face. No. That's not a thing.
Okay. All right. Well, now that we've finished, you know, like I've done my workouts. Well, Do you want to try to hit the bar? We should wake Lachlan up and ask if he wants to go.
I'm gonna see if I can see through the hawk's eyes again.
It's a good idea.
Fly it over to that island.
So Des is just gonna kind of reach out, see if he can see through Lucky's eyes again.
Yeah, you close your eyes, and immediately you see through the eyes of your familiar, and it appears as though the hawk is perched.
I'm gonna have him do a lap kind of like over the lake, kind of near where we are, just to see what I can see.
Okay. He alights from the
Anybody-
branch that he's on and flies. You can now see that he was near the logging camp because he flies over the camp, and you can see Carl and other workers in camp sawing logs and building some things and moving timbers. And you can see Whitmer like out there sort of like directing his workers, kind of barking orders at them in a sense. And the bird flies out, and you can see this just shimmering blue lake, just absolutely beautiful. And at the center, you can see in the distance that there's this fog-shrouded island.
Can I make out anything that might be on the island?
Yeah, if you fly out there, I'm just looking, what's the distance that you can see
Yeah.
through the eyes? I think it's 100
I think it's
feet.
100 feet.
Yep. So you would lose. It's much farther than that.
All right,
I know
before
it may
it
not
gets
look like
to-
that on the map, but
When I start to feel him kind of fading, I'll tell him to turn around and head back to where we are.
yeah, he flies back and lands, and you can see as the hawk looks and turns its head that it's perched in a big dead tree right on the shoreline, just kind of watching the camp. And it doesn't appear that anybody notices it. Hey, what's up, Vancouver by night?
All right, Des will try one more thing. He remembers reading the description in Spug's book, and he'll try to pull the bird to him.
Well, you're in the cabin, so are
Okay,
you gonna go out and do this? That'd probably be the only way you could do it. Go out into the yard, out in front of the cabin, kind of put your arm up for the hawk to come and land on. Is that what you're trying to do?
no, I mean, you can bamf them into a pocket dimension.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know if there's a range on that.
I didn't quite understand what you're doing. Okay, so, or what you're trying to do. So you're going to try to do what now?
As an action, okay, sorry. It's fine. I'll leave him up there for now until I figure it out.
There we go.
We can move on.
Okay. Yeah, you got a pretty good view of the camp and the lake and everything. There's a lot of activity going on around the town in general. But you guys are going to, what do you want to do next, you guys? As Lachlan is sawing logs in his own way.
Right? I mean,
Bleak, do you need a short rest at all? Would that do anything for you?
Need all the rest. Well, if I had a short rest, I could at least regain some hit points. But
Yeah, I mean, let's at least, with all this, with the bird mind melding and the shape changing, let's waste an hour at least, and then Lachlan can get back some hit points while he's sleeping. And
Okay.
then we'll wake him up and see if he wants to go with us.
Sounds like a plan. Why don't we do this? Why don't we take a break? And when we come back, we'll be done with that rest, and we can kind of figure out what you guys want to do next. You've got like half the day to do what you want to do, get into some fights, get run out of town, get yourself
Burn
into
it down.
some deep doo-doo kind of thing. And then we can also let our friends here know who are hanging out with us in the chat. First of all, we appreciate you all for being here. We also have a bit of a giveaway going on. We are giving away the Golden Sands !drawing if you want to get in on the giveaway. We really appreciate you all being here. We appreciate our sponsor, CZRPG, for giving us some loot to pass on to the lucky winner tonight. So please, !drawing, type that in there to win. Andy's going to show you how it's done. It's very simple. And we will be back in just a few short minutes after we take a little bio break, get jazzed up for the next half of tonight's game. Great to see everybody. Thank you so much for the raids. Awesome to see all our friends. We'll see you shortly. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Spear Adventures Guild. We are playing Heroes of Greyhawk, D&D in the world of Greyhawk, and having a blast. We are trying to get some rest and uncover some clues and not get killed in this beautiful lakeside town of Twilight Falls. And currently we have a dwarf who is snoring away, trying to get some rest, while the others are playing Guess Who I Am, and trying to see through the eyes of those that fly, which is pretty darn cool. So yeah, we're back, you guys, and let's just jump right into it. What would you like to do?
Has it been an hour?
Yeah, we'll say an hour. Yeah, an hour has passed, we'll say. You guys have, you guys wake up Lachlan?
Lachlan,
Tiny hands.
wake up.
Nothing. It's not doing anything.
Lachlan,
The green dragon. What?
do you want to go to the bar with us?
God, I have a headache. What day is it? How long have I
same
been
day.
sleeping?
An hour.
What you need is a drink. Come on.
It's still-
let's
Woke
go.
me up after
It's like
an hour?
midday. It's like midday. It's
Well-
still early.
We thought you would be mad if we just left you here. So we want to give you the choice.
Where are you
do you want
going?
to stay here, or we're going to go to the bar? That's
Why?
pub.
Why?
To talk to more people.
We want to be. We want to be up and at him early tomorrow. We're already pretty banged up from the fight down there. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
about you,
but
but this
it's-
rest did nothing for me.
It's like noon.
It's
Yeah,
still
but-
really early.
As
All
they
that's
say,
gonna
burning
happen
daylight.
if you go out there, all that's gonna happen is some bad's gonna happen, and we're gonna be banged up tomorrow when it's time to go to that thing. If we can go at all, like.
I think
You don't
everything
think?
bad is outside of town. I don't think they really have too many problems here.
Nori grabs Lachlan's hand and says, "Come on."
I'll
Come on,
remind you.
let's
can't
go.
go, Watson. I'll remind you. I'll remind you of those words tomorrow. No, look, that rest did nothing. The rest did nothing for me because I'd already used all my hit die in the earlier one. That did nothing for me. I'm not going anywhere. You want to go out there and party out? Go for it.
Well, I mean, we're not going to look for trouble. We're just going to see what's there is to see.
Do we ever go out looking for trouble? No, it just
finds us.
naturally.
Well, it'll find you if you're here alone sleeping. So come on, let's go. Up and at 'em.
Come on, it's the buddy system.
What do they say on the boat? Rise and get splashed.
Peer pressure.
Oh God, we're gonna regret this. All right, we're gonna regret it.
I think Lachlan's
Right.
traumatized.
I mean, I don't know if I can hug it out or what, but like, Lachlan, you're so sad.
I'm just beaten down. I'm just like. Anyways, let's not waste time talking about it. It's not worth it.
What would make you happy, Lachlan?
Not getting beat down.
Like, physically?
Like, just, like, just go somewhere and it's nice. And
What
we
about the
don't
smell of
get
a
killed by
pretty
the
flower?
locals or the fauna or the flora or,
A lot of things want to kill us, especially on the road. And the swamp. And the forest. And on the river.
Well,
And
nothing's
we
tried to kill
hear-
us here yet.
Yes.
Well, no,
You keep invoking that shit, man. It's gonna come.
there was the river and, like the... that was yesterday and the, the ant kegs, insect things that attacked us just outside of town.
Came out of nowhere, right? I mean, that can't happen twice.
I mean,
It shouldn't come, it shouldn't happen in town.
Yeah, they seem to know all about it. Like, they're just like, don't go down there.
well, on the map it's written Ankeg Hill. I don't
It's
know if it
named-
was written Ankeg Hill on the map last time.
I don't remember it
Well,
saying that, and
we
it's a
have-
different font.
We have a
I
map.
know,
It's so
like
weird.
I think I think the map fairies came in between.
That's entirely possible.
All right, you want to
To
go?
the
Let's go.
bar!
You want to go? Let's go.
To the bar.
I'm still at 18 hit points, so let's not get into any fights.
Good to know.
Okay, so you guys leave the logging camp. You walk through camp. You can see Carl and a couple of other men working. They don't really take much notice of you. You see Whitmer also working alongside of them. As you leave camp, you walk towards the grog house. And you can see that this grog house is more worn and older than the other buildings in town. It appears very simple. It's looks as though it is 2 stories. And as you push open the door and walk inside, you enter this dimly lit room that appears to be adorned with weathered wooden beams, and there's sort of this flagstone flooring that seems a little bit uneven underneath your feet. There's hardly anybody in here. In fact, you look over at the bar and there are 2 people in the bar. They are tiny little folks. They appear as though they are halflings. And it appears as though they're a man and a woman. Behind the bar, you see a human barkeep who is just kind of tidying things up and cleaning things. The place looks fairly well kept, but it is quiet inside, aside from these 2 patrons.
We're not going to get to talk to a lot of people in here.
We're gonna get beat up by halflings.
Well, don't be mean to them. They won't have a
I'm never
reason
mean
to
to
beat
anyone.
you up.
I'm never mean to anyone.
You're the grumpiest person I know.
I'm grumpy,
We'll
but
just-
I'm not mean.
We'll have a drink and then we'll leave. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, Xanthi just, like, scampers up to the bar and sits down on one of the stools.
Des will follow.
The barkeep takes note. Go ahead, Nori.
Nori's just going to grab Lachlan again and drag him up to be with the rest of us.
You all
Against
belly
his
up to the
will.
bar, and the barkeep takes note of the 5 of you as you enter and sit down. And I don't know which one of you is at the end next to the halflings, but the male halfling just kind of looks over and nods. Howdy. Goes back to whatever he's doing, whispering to his companion, that kind of thing. And the barkeep comes over. The barkeep has a long mustache that kind of twists at the end, a human fellow. And he comes over to you. Welcome. Travelers, huh? What'll it be? Can I get you a mug of the grog? You want something fancier?
What do you have?
Well, we got the grog, which is, pretty damn good, to be honest with you. But what we're known for is our winter ale, and it's in season. So we've got a couple kegs of that. If you'd like a winter ale, we've also got some wine if you're, more cultured type. Otherwise, we've got some pretty strong spirits.
I'll have one of those ales, and
Winter ale, 5 silver.
A little dram of your spirits for my dwarf friend over here.
Very well. That'll be a gold.
Oh,
for the lot of it.
flick him a gold coin.
And I'll
How about
have
the rest of you?
3 winter ales for the rest of us. Nori and Spug.
That'll be 15 silver pieces, please. How long are you in town for? He just kind of turns and he's talking to you, looking over his shoulder as he's pulling on the cask.
As long as it takes.
I mean, well,
Makes sense.
we spoke to Gromlin and found out that no.
You're here for work then, huh? Well,
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yep. We are
Always looking for work.
very professional.
I mean, I can tell just by looking at you. Here you go. He sets down the winter ales, spirits, and ale. And he pours another ale, hands it to you, Des, and then he gets out this bottle, pulls off the cork, pours a small little almost shot glass portion, and slides it in front of Lachlan.
That'll heal you up.
I don't drink.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
I've
Wait,
been
you don't
not
drink?
drinking for the entire time that we've been together.
I
You haven't been drinking
watching
this
you
whole
not
time?
drinking.
I've never drank. I'll order a drink just to have a drink in front of me and not make people uncomfortable, but I never drink.
Notice that.
Oh, we can't let it go to waste. And Nori grabs it.
Bottoms up. Cheers.
Cheers,
I
everybody.
look one more time at Lachlan.
Yeah, please, be my guest. Savor it. It cost him a
Great.
gold piece.
The barkeep looks at you, Lachlan, and says, can I get you, I don't know, some milk? Goat's milk?
Sure. Sounds great. Got some honey to mix up in there?
Yeah, you bet.
Awesome. Now, Nori, just remember, if you're going to pick up anyone here tonight, we are all sharing a room.
I mean, I think the boat's still here. I'm not looking for others at the moment.
You going to rock the boat?
I mean, I don't know. This thing hit me like a ton of bricks.
It is that dwarven holiday, right? Is that
It is
still
the-
happening?
That was yesterday.
Dwarven
And as far as-
holiday, you
there's
say.
no.
It's
I'll
not
ask the
same-
barkeep. Is the rash here? Is the rash in town?
Oh, not that I'm aware of. Rash. What kind of rash?
So you're good, Nori. Have fun.
Well, you are a strange group of folks.
Haven't heard of the rash?
I haven't heard of the rash. I haven't heard of a dwarven holiday. Not around these parts, at least.
No,
Who
it's
am I
okay.
to judge?
So,
He turns around and goes back to whatever he's
It's
doing,
regional stuff.
organizing things.
mighty fine
Uh,
glass of
no,
wine.
our- Regional rash. Nori will lean over to the halflings. What are you guys doing here?
Ah.
Sorry.
Hi.
Sorry, hi.
Hello.
What brings you guys to this town? Are you workers?
No, we're just traveling through. My name's Finn, and this is Izzy.
Finn and Izzy, pleased to meet you. I'm already a little bit drunk. Shaking hands.
She looks over and she says, my name is actually Isabella, but he does like to call me Izzy. And his name is Finnegan. Finnegan Wilder. Nice to meet you. We just traveled
I'm
down from
Nori.
Sobinwich. So yeah, you could say we're travelers. We're not, no offense, we're not planning on staying very long, right, Finn? No, we're gonna keep on traveling. We're just stopping for a bit, get some food and something to drink. The goat's milk is really good.
Is that what they're drinking? I'm gonna look
Yeah.
down at it.
Yep. And they have some
Sylvan-lish.
finished plates of food that are, there's no food left on them. It looks like they ate everything. Clean plates.
That's really far to the north, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we've been traveling for quite some time.
Did you have any problems on the road on the way in? We might be
Well-
heading that way.
Izzy thinks that she saw something. Finn, I saw something. I saw something.
What'd you see? We saw something too. We took the river here.
Go
Just a
ahead,
couple
Izzy.
sums.
Tell him. Go ahead, tell him. Oh, I don't know. I think, look, I've never seen, like a dragon or anything, but goddamn, if there wasn't something flying high and it was big.
Big.
Didn't
I
make
think
any noises.
Was it green? What
Hard-
color was it?
hard to say. Not sure, but it did look rather dragon-like. Whatever. I mean, we've been on the road for a while, so maybe it was, some sort of a big hawk or something. I don't know.
Oh, I've never seen a dragon before.
Barkeep overhears and kind of comes back and says, No, that's I mean, you might have seen there have been reports of a dragon north of here.
No way. Really?
I mean, these are stories, but it's possible. Anyways, he goes back to cleaning his mugs
Was
and
it
whatnot.
at night when you saw it?
No, we saw it during daylight. We don't really travel at night, but
Smart.
it's safer that way. We were just traveling along and we took a break sitting under an old oak tree. Beautiful day, wasn't it, Izzy? Yeah, it sure was. And well, I'll be damned if we didn't see something big shadow first off is what we noticed. And then looking up and the thing was huge. Hard to tell much more about it. Long tail, big wings, long neck. I don't know what else it could have been. We've read books about dragons, but I don't know. Never seen one. Didn't expect to see one. And I don't know if I can actually believe that we saw one or not, Izzy. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. I don't know.
You should just be thankful it left you alone.
Probably didn't even notice us.
What way
That's
was it
lucky.
headed?
I don't know. No, we just kind of hid out under the tree and waited until the shadow passed, and whatever it was just flew on by.
Was it an owl?
Didn't hear any hooting or anything. Sure seemed bigger than an owl. I ain't never seen an owl with a big long tail and a long neck either, so I don't think so. Maybe a vulture? Could have been a big vulture. I don't know. I've heard of rocks. Big
Big
birds. Maybe.
A flying owl bear. We saw a flying owl
What?
bear.
We did, but owl bears don't have tails like that.
Oh, true.
Flying
Nice.
owl bear, you say? Where'd you see a flying owl bear? That's quite interesting,
that was-
actually.
South of here
That
on
was
the
way.
road.
Are you heading to Nulb by any chance?
Well, we're gonna be passing through there, yeah. But we
Down the high
were
road.
told not to stop there, so we'll probably just, keep on moving. And
Probably a good idea.
yeah,
They don't. Well, they're not very nice around there.
we're headed to a place called Hamlet. You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard
Oh.
of it.
You been there?
Not lately.
Oh, but you've been there. That's great. Look, is there any work there? We heard that there there's a lot of opportunity down in that parts. We're just
Not
looking
as
to
much as you would
start a-
think. It's really kind of adventurer and like laborer work. Like if you want to build stuff, like there's lots of construction work, and there's a lot of like bandits on the road around
Oh.
there too.
around Nulb.
Bears.
Yeah.
There's a
And
brewery.
Nulb and
There's
Brewery.
Hamlet.
a general store.
General store, okay.
Yeah, but that general store, you got to be
There's-
careful. Those two guys are
There's a nice inn.
they're crime adjacent.
So they'll, like they
Apparent-
overprice.
Apparently, they have nice omelets.
Hey, Huli,
Wow.
thanks for the raid. Great to see you. Thanks for doing all that great fundraising last weekend and
Yeah,
into the
those-
future. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I
yep.
mean, we're looking for just to start over, find a place to settle down for a little bit, maybe raise a family. Isn't that right, Finn? Yeah. We're looking to start a family and maybe, Izzy here, she knits, and so we're artisans a little bit, I guess. I carve these little trinkets, little figures, and yeah. Here,
Well, if you're going to start your own business, there's probably some opportunities for that.
well, that's what we heard. We heard that there were opportunities in Hamlet, and that's where we're headed, at least for the time being.
Des
But
is
it's a
gonna
long
kind
ways
of
from
eye them.
here.
Des is gonna kind of eye them up. Does their story kind of match their appearance? In his opinion, insight check.
What's your insight bonus?
Like passive.
No, you're actually trying to insight, so whatever your
Oh.
insights go.
That's +2.
Okay. They seem on the up and up. I mean, it seems like a plausible story. Is there anyone that we should talk to when we get there that might be able to, we might have a connection, could help us find maybe some jobs or a place to stay or something?
I don't think anything particularly special. Like everybody's just real friendly. So ask anyone. They'll point you in the right direction.
Well, we were trying to decide where we were going to, settle down for sort of the next chapter of our lives. And I mean, honestly, I don't know how we picked it really, but someone did tell us that they have great omelets in Hamlet. So
Oh, they do. They do.
Oh, yeah.
I love a good omelet. So
Yeah, that's the word.
The Hamlet omelet. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what they're known for.
well, great. So
But,
I mean,
if you come across anyone else on the road who's traveling the same way, maybe like buddy up. Because the roads are very dangerous.
well, we're trying to decide at Nulb if we should take should we take the high road or there's the high road and the low road, I think, branch off there in Nulb. And you go over the river and then both of them sort of meet up again. And one of them goes through the forest, which is fine. The other one goes through sort of the swamplands and foothills of what is it? The Cron Hills. I don't know.
I'd probably stick to the low road
Yeah,
on the way to Hamlet.
that forest is a
After
little
you get to Nulb.
dangerous. They have a goblin issue.
Well, we're pretty good with swords. I mean, and we're good at hiding. That's really where we excel. We're not traveling with much either, just the packs. He points down and you just see that they have traveling packs and some walking sticks that are leaning up against the bar.
Well, if you hide good enough, maybe you'll be fine.
I think so.
Oh,
So,
but
what do you
don't
guys
use
do here?
tents because man, the gnolls hate tents.
Knowles?
They can find them wherever they're set up in the forest or along the road. They just make a beeline for them. And
Well, I mean,
Okay.
where it is, the null problem isn't as bad as it used to be.
this is
but-
pretty bad.
You just want to be careful.
Maybe. Well,
These are dangerous
Times are hard out
times.
moving.
it's dangerous
I
everywhere.
mean, you made
you're
it
right.
this far.
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty resourceful. That
Seems like
dragon.
You saw a dragon.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
think we're ready to fight the dragon.
Nobody should be fighting dragons. I mean, unless you got an army or something. No, we just mind our own business, and it's fun to run into travelers like yourselves. And where are you? So you've been to Hamlet. You've been to Nulb. It sounds like you've been on the high road and the low road. Are you from around here then?
We're just
No.
passing through.
Traveling.
Sure. Great. Well, we appreciate the information. It's good to know what lies ahead on the road. You know what I mean? Are you heading east then?
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what you
we're-
should do?
What's
You know
that?
what you should do?
Hmm.
Docked just below the waterfall right now. There's a boat, Captain Lucille. She could probably take you part of the way on the river. Be safer.
It's true.
Really?
Traveling with her is safer. She's
Yeah, they
Very
are going
good.
back to Nuln.
That might save us some time, Izzy.
You're well for a few days.
Well, thanks for the tip. Appreciate
problem.
that. We'll definitely we'll go find. You said Lucille. All
yeah,
right.
just
That sounds kind of fun,
yeah,
doesn't it?
south of the town, like down next to the landing by the falls. But don't go into the hills because they
No,
are
yeah. Stay away from
infested
them.
with like the largest bugs you have ever seen.
Stick
Oh,
to
I
the
hate
road.
bugs. I hate bugs.
Stay on the path.
They're
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Well, you guys sure are friendly. Nobody
And,
else in town has really talked to us at all. Not that we care that much, right, Finn? No, it's not a big deal. I mean, some places are friendlier than others. It seems to be kind of a working town.
Mm.
There's,
When you
like,
were
no-
coming down, did you run into some dudes dressed in green jerkins?
Can't say that we did.
We're hearing all sorts of stuff.
Hearing stuff.
Yeah. Lizard folk. Have you heard any of that?
No. We don't want to be messing with any of them. Around here?
So, yeah, well, they said it was to the east. You know, northeast in the woods. You never saw any of that, though.
No.
Just
Never saw any of
dragons.
that. We saw, well, something flying, and it was big. I mean, it could have been a dragon. It was Finn, it was a dragon. I've seen him in picture books.
I think I'd rather see lizard folk.
I mean, aren't they
Maybe all
kin,
the
kind of,
lizard
when you
folk
think
kinda
about it?
Connect together and make this giant flying lizard.
Ooh, like an amalgamation.
A lizard
Where'd
king.
you hear that word, Finn? It's a big word, I know, but I heard it.
Sounds terrifying.
Very scary. Where did you see this dragon? You said?
Well, it was, I don't know, about, was it 2 days? It was 2 days northeast of here. Yeah, that's
Make
right.
a note. Do not go past 1 day north of here. Wow, that must have been scary though.
I mean, you should have seen the shadow that thing cast. That's why I'm pretty damn sure it was a dragon. Hey, barkeep, we'll have a couple of those, that spirits that he's drinking. All right.
Or Nori drank it.
Yeah, Nori had the hard one. The rest of us are drinking winter ale.
Is Nori drunk?
How was that? Was that any good? Was it worth it?
She's lost her voice.
Quietly nodding.
Yes, yes,
Yes, and yes.
and yes.
Hi, Vamp.
Kind of expensive, but worth it.
Well, you know, like who knows how often or like how soon we'll be out of this town and onto somewhere else.
Barkeep sets 2 shots down in front of Finn and Izzy. And they give each other cheers and they say, "Safe travels to all of us."
And to you,
And
my
they-
friends.
Down them and howdy! Woo! Woo!
Oh,
Damn.
Thing,
good
Right?
stuff.
some hair on your hair.
Put hair on
My-
your feet.
My whiskers have
Is that what they
whiskers.
say?
Wow, lips are burning.
Does this place pick up at night? I mean, there certainly doesn't seem to be a day crowd.
Barkeep comes over and takes the empty shots. Yeah, I mean, after work, people come on in and, you know, unwind for the night. But this is everybody's at work. We kind of run a tight ship here in Twilight Falls. Most of the time during the day, you just get, you know, folks like these two, friendly traveling folks.
Is it just the logging camp, or is there other work in town right now?
You said you already talked to Gromlin a little bit?
Yeah, we met him.
We've
I mean,
got a job lined up, but we just want to know what our options are.
Yeah, I mean, there's a logging camp. I heard they lost a couple boys out in the woods.
Right.
Might be some work there.
Oh yes, we are assisting the logging camp.
Gromlin oversees some of the cargo transport, so I mean, you could ask him about that. He's got a couple of warehouses just up the road. I don't know.
Is this place always a logging camp, or is this kind of a new concern?
No, logging. Look, I haven't been here that long. Most of the folks here haven't been here that long. I've been here for just over a year. This place has been here for a while. The Grog House had a different name. I don't remember what it was, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been here for a while. But most of the places in town are new. I mean, they say there was some town or city here at one point long ago, but I mean, there's not much here.
Have you ever been over to that shiny ruins in the lake?
The island? No.
But you've been here a whole year.
Let's just say, yeah, it's a little disconcerting.
Is there anyone in town that has gone out there?
I don't know. You'd have to ask around. I'm not sure. I don't keep tabs on that sort of thing. Can I get you another drink?
Maybe.
I don't know if we should,
Well,
get wasted.
I think I have my own ale sitting somewhere that Xanthi bought for me too.
Drink
Des will get
responsibly.
another ale.
Put that in my arm.
Drink a lot, but drink responsibly. That's what I always say.
Why I stick to the goat milk?
Another milk for you?
Well, you know what? I think I'm all right, but thanks. It was very delicious and very filling.
I'll take, that'll be 2 silver, please, for the milk.
Pay him up.
Yeah, no,
My dad used to say all the time, might as well go for goat milk. Nobody cries, nobody hurts.
Yep, I bet he did. Sounds like something an old dwarven dad would say.
Yep.
What clan you from?
Well, not really affiliated much. My family didn't really stick around in the old lands or in the old cities. We lived out on the coast among, mostly humans. So, sort of a little bit removed from the whole dwarven thing. Yep.
Oh.
Was a sailor.
Everybody does it differently. A sailor? I'll be darned. Okay.
Yep.
Out on the Azure Sea, huh?
No, totally.
Or on the river here?
No, on the sea.
Okay.
Yeah, chasing that horizon,
Absolutely.
It was beautiful, but dangerous. No knolls, though, which was always a bonus.
I have heard stories of knoll pirates, but I don't know if they're true.
I wouldn't put it past them. Sea knolls?
Is that the thing? Sea knolls?
I wouldn't put it past them. They're fucking crafty.
Luckily, we haven't seen too many knolls around these parts, but I do hear that there's been some trouble with them down west.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roads are full of knolls.
Yeah.
West of Nulb.
Someone should fill those pot knolls.
See you.
I didn't even catch that one, but that was pretty good. That dwarven humor
Probably
is
better you didn't.
something else.
Yeah, good.
That dry kind of humor.
Yep, that kind of dry dwarven humor that hits you like 10 seconds later.
Yep. Flinty. Well, it was very nice meeting you all, but I think we're good, right?
I mean, I guess there's nothing really going on right now, so we could head on back. Got a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Finn looks over at you and he goes, "Oh, what kind of work are you doing?" Are you?
Oh, it's just odds and ends for some people in town. Whatever they think that we should do for them.
Sounds pretty useful.
We are very useful.
Probably gonna stump a bit. You know, go out, carve some of the stumps that the loggers leave behind. Nori here's a fairly renowned wood sculptor.
I'll be damned. Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and works exclusively with stumps. It's just what she does is she sculpts
No.
like little cities, like mushroom cities, and like out of these stumps, and so it looks like there's like a little mushroom town, like
Real-
with little.
Lachlan
little
is
mushroom
really
people and
good at telling tall tales.
Now, I've only had one of these shots, but it was pretty strong. I don't know if you're messing with us or having some
he's
fun.
messing with you.
Ah,
Yes, I'm not an artisan whatsoever.
Well, you're pretty good with that flute.
flute.
Right. Oh,
All right. Yes, I guess that is
Perhaps.
artisan.
perhaps
Thanks,
Nori
yeah.
could play us a little tune, liven up the place. a
Oh,
little
that
bit.
would be brilliant. And Izzy is like, that would be wonderful. That would be.
Is that
No,
okay? I'm
please.
sorry I brought it up. I don't.
No, it's
I mean, if you
fine.
want to, if you
I'm-
want to, you don't have to.
If, I mean, I feel a little inebriated, but sure, I'm happy
Hey,
to.
it's, you're just
play for you
warmed up and
guys.
loosened up. You're just lubricated. If I had a dulcimer, I'd play with you, but I don't have my dulcimer, so you're on your own.
It's hard to carry around a dulcimer with you.
I know.
Like, they need to make more travel dulcimers.
You got to really want to, and I just didn't want to. Not bad enough. But
It's
you're
kind of
you're
big.
you're up, Nori.
Yeah, I will. I'll take out the bird pipes and play a little ditty for everyone.
All right.
It's not the best work I've ever done because, as I've said, I am a little inebriated.
Roll with disadvantage. As Nori is kind of standing up and kind of preparing herself to play, the barkeep looks over at you, Locke, and says, "We do have a dulcimer in the back if you're interested in playing. A couple of minstrels came through, and let's say they caused a little bit of an uproar, and well, we
Minstrels.
we confiscated one of their
Where are
dulcimers.
these? Blanking on the name now.
What was the name of their group?
Yeah, it was a half elf and a goblin duo. What the hell was the
Yeah,
name of it? The Rebel Hearts.
Yeah,
Go
That's what it
Rebel
was.
Hearts.
The Rebel
they came through here.
Rebel Hearts were here.
We've
They
heard
have-
of them.
They have
Oh,
your
you've-
book.
We've heard of them before.
Heard of them, you guys?
How long
Did they
ago
leave
was that?
anything else? You know, when they you confiscated the dulcimer?
No, they got out of town real quick. With the dulcimer though, they headed.
Unfortunately, I can't play it. I made a vow.
What?
We see.
No, let's take a look at it. Let's see it.
Well, I rolled an 8 for my performance, so I need a dulcimer in this.
Just out of
mix
tune.
here.
Yeah.
I can't
and
like if I
Izzy-
can't look at the dulcimer.
Izzy is kind of like just politely clapping when you're done with the first song.
Mm,
No, I prepped you for this.
it's been a long day. We've been
It's
on
nice.
the road for a while.
Her
It's
wood
nice.
carvings are much better.
Get the dulcimer. Get the dulcimer.
All
Can't
right.
look at it. I made an oath.
This is a
The
real
barkeep disappears and comes back with a pretty nice looking dulcimer. And you can see stenciled on it, it says the Rebel Hearts right on it.
This looks pretty nice.
Oh.
He does take like a close look at it. See,
Yeah. Yeah, he
do I notice
he
does
sets
he
it on the
notice
table
anything
for
else
you.
about it?
No, it looks like a really nice dulcimer.
Hmm.
Look, they caused a little bit of a ruckus, and
What happened?
Well, one of them, the goblin fellow, was gambling
Mm-hmm.
with some of the boys, and they caught him cheating.
Get out.
Yep.
He was cheating at cards.
Who
Yeah.
would do such a thing?
Well, you'd be surprised. Quite a few people. The problem is he got caught doing it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we ran them out of town. Well, the boys did. I didn't have to do anything.
Like pitchforks
just-
and torches and stuff.
Mostly boots to the ass kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. They're lucky they left with their lives. They did not leave with their instruments, though.
And they never came back for them.
I don't think they'll be coming back through here.
Go, did you say they were here?
That was a while ago.
Did they leave anything else behind?
I asked already.
Oh,
Not to my knowledge.
But maybe we can try the general store, right? Maybe they made a trade before they left.
That's entirely possible. Another round?
For me. No, I'm good.
oh.
All
we're
right.
good. Okay.
He grabs the
Yeah.
dulcimer. Well,
Is the
Dwarf.
dulcimer gone?
yeah, I'm putting it away now. Hold on.
What
Don't
kind of-
look. Don't look. Hold on. He puts it away.
Thanks.
All
Welcome.
right,
What kind
well-
of oath is this?
What are you, a paladin? Oath of don't look at the dulcimer? I've never heard of that one. Just a little barkeep humor. Not that great. I'm working on it.
Or were you lying?
thought it was pretty
and
good.
You can't
you.
actually play the dulcimer.
Thank you. I guess we'll
there's
never
a fine
know.
line between can't and won't.
All right. So who wants to go to the general store?
Sounds great.
I was thinking we should go to the island.
What? Yes,
No
I'm in.
one's ever been out there, apparently.
The island.
go there.
You look over and Finn looks like he's intoxicated from that shot. You're going to go out that spooky island out there?
Yeah, you want to come?
Okay. I mean, there's a
Finn.
little bit of mist out there.
Finn, don't butt into their business. Yeah, a little bit of mist. Everything else is sunny as hell.
Have you
Yeah,
heard
that's
anything
very
about it?
suspicious.
No.
Aren't you a little bit curious?
Yeah.
Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen?
We all
Well,
die.
Yeah, don't ask him that.
I
You
don't.
want to
I
come?
don't
I can tell. Let's go. I mean,
is he like
I
kind of
think-
leans forward? I don't think we're not adventurers. We're just. I mean, you look like you can probably handle yourself in situations. Paddling across the lake, going out to a fog shrouded island. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. The barkeep says over his shoulder. But if you do, you could probably talk to the general store guy, Smitty, about the boat he's got docked over there. But I wouldn't do it, but you could totally do it.
Sounds like
All right.
Smitty knows what's up.
We should go to the general store.
All right, thanks. Des will start standing up to leave.
Hey, careful on the road there, eh?
Yeah, good luck to you all.
Yeah, and remember Lucille with the boat, if
Yeah.
you're interested.
Definitely.
Yeah, Xanthi will get up and, toss a couple of silver down in the bar as a tip and head on out.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day. And you head out of the grog house and head over to the general store. Just out of curiosity, what do you want to try to accomplish at the general store?
I
What are you
want to
thinking?
find out if they tried to sell Spug's book at the general store when the Rebel
Mm.
Hearts went through.
Okay.
Good thought.
All right. Yeah, you go into the general store. Again, like brand new building. Looks like it's only been, maybe within the last year. you can still smell like the cut timber aroma, and it is very well kept. There are all kinds of tools that are available. You can see all kinds of things in this store, but most of them have some relevance to like fixing things, tools, supplies. For that, there's some traveling supplies, there's some rations, there's like the basics, rope and tents and mess kits and bedrolls.
No
and
books?
they don't have any books. Yep.
Do they have a compass?
Roll a percentile.
How much for a tent?
A tent, you say?
No good ever come of tents.
I mean, it's come up a couple times now that we kind of needed one.
Right, no, we need them, but as soon as we set them up, then it's disaster.
I mean, is that being a little superstitious? Or, I mean, did we just have a little bit of bad luck?
I don't know, but until we get an up-down tent, I don't know that we should waste our money on them.
Equipment.
Are you guys looking up the percentage? For the compass?
I'm gonna regret
I'm gonna grab my book here.
How many times now have we needed a tent? We got the worst night of sleep out there on the rocks the other night.
The tent wouldn't have made a
It
difference.
was pretty bad.
The tent
don't
wouldn't
think
have made
so?
a difference. The tent wouldn't have made a difference.
It's like you guys
Plus,
had
we
some
would
bad
have probably
luck with
encountered
tents, too.
gnolls.
It was one time.
Would you
Oh,
roll,
it was
Lauren?
after one time?
And then our
You-
camp got overrun by
Twice.
gnolls. I guess
Remember
Just two
the
times.
yes, twice by gnolls. The
the
one
first
was
time was on the
first it
farm
was
with the ghost.
well, with the giant hippo thing, Hippoglocobulus, right?
Canto-
The-
canto-
it
Canto-
smelled
Canto-
terrible.
Can't
Topple blah 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 blah.
Blah,
Mhm.
blah, blah.
What'd you roll, Nori?
That's it. That's it.
5.
Hmm.
A big 5.
Yeah, they have a compass. Yeah, a really nice looking compass.
I am making a point not to pay too much attention to it, but I am noting its location in the store.
Gotcha. And you're looking for tents? Yeah, you talk to the proprietor, a guy named Smitty, gnomish fellow, and he's got 2-person tents. They'll cost you 4 gold pieces each.
4
You-
gold.
Do you have do your tents collapse easily for quick escape?
I mean, well, I suppose you could just kick it over, bundle it up, roll it into a bundle, and run.
Oh.
How long would that take?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Like 6 seconds?
Probably. I mean, if you practiced with it, maybe you could do it quicker. Tents can be tricky the first time you set it up and take it down. And then you try to pack it up and it doesn't quite go into the sack, as easy as it should. And you got to figure out how it all goes back in there. But practice with it. I bet you could do it. How many tents can I get you then?
Are we really doing this? Because
We are going off into the woods to the north.
Heading out in the
Potentially.
woods. Well, you got mess kit. You got bedrolls.
Yeah.
You got water
right,
skins.
Yeah, we got that. We got some.
You got some
water.
torches. You got some rope.
Yeah,
Got the basic stuff.
we got some
Okay.
basics. I guess you
All
could
right.
say.
Lantern. You need a lantern. I got a lantern over there. Yep, I still got a lantern. Little soap. I can smell it. You guys want to buy some soap?
yes,
You're saying you can smell us?
I can
I
just
totally want some
smell
soap. You got
it.
soap?
Oh, yeah. How many sticks do you want?
Yeah, give me a couple sticks.
All right.
Must be bad when like
They're 8
strangers
silver.
tell us they can smell us.
You got it, buddy.
Excuse me, copper. 8 copper. What else do you need? You need a whetstone, sharpen your knives. I got everything here. We got hammers. You need a hammer, saw, horseshoes.
You have
What are you looking for?
I don't think pretty good.
Do you have any like healing potions?
We don't have any magic-y stuff here.
Hmm.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
No, it's all right.
I do have candles.
Are they magic candles?
No,
Does everybody
Alright.
have rope?
I do have rope. I got chalk.
Everybody has some.
I got 50.
You can do any climbing, you know? There's some great routes down by the waterfall. If you know the routes. I got some climbing gear.
Oats.
Kind
Are
of
they marked?
climbing gear.
Now you gotta know them.
Climbing gear. How much is the climbing gear?
25 gold pieces.
Nice climbing gear.
It is. Only the best.
It's a little
You s-
pricey.
What's that smell? Is that
That's
come
us.
no? But how come everything here it looks like it was built just recently? Like I thought this was like an old place, an old town. but,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
everything-
yeah. This shop is almost brand new. I mean, I've been here about a year or so. There was
place
a
burned down before or something, or
no. My understanding is that they just, I don't know, rebuilt, knocked a few old buildings down. There's been a town here for quite some time, but you know,
kind of
there's
a change of leadership or something like that. I guess maybe like a new.
yeah, you know, Gromlin came in, and shortly afterwards, you know, a lot of us showed up to help out with the you know, just increase in business, let's say.
Yeah. What was here before? Was it still a logging camp or?
No, it was just more of like a wayside sort of rest place to stop, you know. Travelers come through here, of course, and need a place to stay. And there's, you know, that the grog house has been around for quite some time, is my understanding.
Have you ever been out to that island before?
The island. Why are you asking about that?
We heard
mean,
you
it's-
had the boat.
It seems a
boat.
little, I don't know, mysterious, I guess you could
I
say.
figured, you know, since like we were at the grog house and they said that you had the boat, they're going to the island. So I figured that you'd been to the island before.
Oh, yeah, well, Thaddeus. Yeah, thank you, Thaddeus. Yeah, look, I got a boat, okay? Have I been out to the island? Maybe. Do I recommend going out there? No, not really.
Is it scary?
Why not?
Did
Yeah,
something
It's an
attack
island,
you?
right?
It's a lot of
kind
questions
of monsters
coming
are
in
there?
from all sides here. One at
Well,
a time.
it's-
One at a
we're
time.
very
All right.
interested.
Old man, you first.
All right, I'm not that old, but
You look
anyway, it's just, you know, you would think that no, everybody seems to want to avoid it. It just seems like an island out there. Probably got good fishing.
Okay, you answered your own question. All right, now you, miss.
Oh, I wanted to know if there are any like monsters or ghosts or anything that attacked you like while you were out
Ooh,
there.
you got a great imagination. I like you.
I
Yeah.
do.
It's real dangerous out there. Monsters, ghosts.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like
all
what
that
they look
stuff.
like.
Both of them.
They kind of
Like,
look,
all of that together.
yeah, they're monster ghosts. So they're the ghosts of monsters. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I've never been out there. I don't know. I do have some fishing gear though. If you want to rent the boat, you can rent the boat and the fishing gear. I got some leeches you can use for bait.
How fresh are those leeches?
Oh, they're pretty fresh.
Do you get them from like?
You get them from
Bye.
Nulb.
Nulb. Why would I go to
Yeah.
Nulb for leeches?
Oh, I don't know. I heard they got good ones down there.
That's good. That's good to
Lachlan,
know.
you should be careful. If he's getting his leeches here, that means you'll probably get another leech.
You are kind of a leech magnet.
I know, right?
Millions
Interesting.
of leeches. Leeches for me.
Leeches for free.
You guys are like the leech squad or something, huh?
Well, no, he just, we like to tease each other.
Some
know
of us
what?
like leeches.
I'll
I
ta-
mean, to be fair.
I'll take 2 tens.
2 tenths. You got it.
4 gold, right?
Where's Spug gonna sleep?
Each.
Well, somebody has
gold
to be
each.
on watch,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, maybe just 1.
Okay, I only have 3 total, so all right, you're gonna buy 1. I got 2 left. Okay,
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll pay for another one.
there we go.
How
I
much
like a
was
man
it?
who knows what he wants. 4
How much
gold
was it?
pieces.
4 gold pieces.
4.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so broke now.
Well, we don't have a lot of money at all, but
If you're looking for work, I heard that Whitmer's hiring. They
that's
lost a few
very
guys.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check that out.
So you want to rent the boat?
How
No.
much is it?
Yes.
How long you want
Just
to rent
curious.
it for? How long you want to rent it
Oh,
for?
Just a day.
Day rental?
Mm-hmm.
I rent it to you for 5 gold pieces for the day.
Day's half over.
That's more than a tent. To use a boat.
All right. You drive a hard bargain. It's my only boat. Half day rental,
To paddle it around for
3
a little
gold.
bit.
3 gold pieces,
3
half day rental.
gold.
Nori dumps out the 1 gold in her bag.
There you go. 2 more and
You
you
guys
can.
actually want to go for a boat ride, Henry? No.
We're not going to the island.
I mean, I
we're-
was just kind of asking how much it was.
We're not going to the island. We go to
We're
the
not
island.
going?
No.
Why are we?
Because we got tomorrow. We got stuff to do. We
This
go to
is
the
gonna
island.
be a
Lord knows what
leisurely
could
ride.
happen.
Look, I'm not going to get
Out
involved in
into the
this
mist.
little conversation.
Lord knows
Let
what
me know
could
if you
happen
need
if we go
anything.
there. Look, you want to go to the bar? I said, sure, let's go to the bar. We went to the bar. We had a good time. It was fine. And you say, let's go to the general store. And I was like, okay, let's go to the general store. Now we're buying tents. We're not
But
going to the
nothing
island. I draw the line at the
Happened to
island.
us, and nothing happened to us at the bar.
I draw the line at the island. You see
We
this
met
here?
some
Right
nice
here
halflings.
between you and me? That's the line.
Bar.
So then I crossed the line. Let's go
We're not going. We have things to do.
tomorrow.
If we go,
I have 1 gold. This is all I have. This is how much I want to go. This is all my money.
there is
And
someone.
Nori's kind of swaying.
There is
still a little
someone.
bit.
There is someone who doesn't
Hey.
know that they're counting on us, but they're
Has,
counting.
has anybody been out there yet? Do you know of anyone that's been there? Put their feet on the island. It's
Okay, ignore the island. We're done with the island. We came here to do something to help someone, and we've been dilly-dallying way longer than we should have to begin with. Now, we went to the bar. We went
He's
to
got a
the
point.
fucking grocery store. Let's not further ruin our chances of getting what we're supposed to be doing done. All right. Now, Nori, I get it. You weren't with us when we took this decision to do this thing, to come out here and help this person. I get it. Maybe it doesn't mean much to you, and that's fine. It's not a big deal. But we're done fucking around. Like, we're
Lachlan?
already going to have to go and go on some random fucking quest to kill some fucking dudes or some lizards or a fucking dragon or whatever. And that's going to take that much more time. Then we're going to come back and we don't even know if dude's going to fucking hold up his end of the bargain.
Lachlan, do you need a hug?
No, I need us to fucking focus.
We're not doing anything until tomorrow morning. And if
Yeah,
we
but
just
everything
go
you do
around
right
the
now
island-
threatens your ability to do that tomorrow morning. Remember yesterday when we were like, hey, we'll just go in those hills there. And then we got eaten by ankegs. I'm just
Well,
saying. Let's
Are there any
minimize
ankegs
risk.
out there?
Let's minimize the risk because
Yeah.
There's someone out there who needs a fucking help.
Well, we don't actually know where that someone is either. Maybe she's on the island.
All right, fine. You want to go to the island? Go to the fucking island. Turn around and I leave. With my tent under my arm.
Oh no.
Y'all have some issues to work out at Piers. Is there anything else I can get you then?
Lachlan's tired.
Otherwise, maybe you guys can take this, out to the street.
Scaring the customers that I don't have.
There's no one else here.
Okay. I guess we can go.
All right. Well, maybe we can do it tomorrow.
I mean, I'm not saying that we shouldn't do it eventually, but I do agree with Lachlan that
Yeah, I think the timing's not right.
we're really tired right now.
You might even see a little bit of a tear in the corner of Nori's drunken eye, and she's pulling the gold and putting it back in her coin purse, and the other piece of silver that fell out too. All right, let's go.
Well, you know what? Would it cheer you up if we went back down to the landing and you got to see Earl?
It would, but you know what? That's probably going to make Lachlan mad too. We'll be going by where the Ankegs were, and that could be dangerous. And let's just keep him as happy as possible.
A little Earl never hurt anybody.
No, but a big Earl did.
All right. Let's go.
Right.
Back
Yeah.
to our cabin.
Spug just looks
I will
confused.
Moodily shuffle
Like, what
back.
what have you been doing? Did you? There you
I've
are.
been standing here the whole time, guys.
Where have you been?
I didn't
So
want to get
quiet.
involved. I didn't want to get involved in that one.
Do you want to get a tent? Oh, you don't have any money.
No, I don't have any
We
coin,
don't need
unfortunately.
more than 2 tents because, one person will always be on watch.
That's true.
You know what I
Right.
always wondered is if we should get a hunting trap.
Oh, I was looking at those. How much for your hunting traps?
Hunting trap, you say? Well, looks like I only have 2 left. I'd say 6 gold apiece.
Oh,
Things here got pricey.
We're out in the middle of nowhere, miss. Until I get a new supply of hunting traps. There's 6 gold apiece, I guess.
5 gold. Just kidding. I don't have any 5. I don't have 5 gold. Never mind. I should stop. I've had too much to drink.
All right, let's go back to the cabin.
Did you get some of the winter ale then?
Yeah,
It's good stuff, yeah?
it was pretty good.
Yeah. The Grog
Guess it
House is
makes
kind of
you want
known
to-
for it.
It makes you want to spend all your gold.
Gold
I
you
guess
don't
so.
have.
I guess so.
This
Well,
is
look,
so broke.
if you change your mind on the boat, let me know, but I think your
Right.
grumpy little dwarf friend is correct. The little paddle out to the island may not be the best idea, especially when you've been tipping back the old winter ale. Just a little advice from the old proprietor of the general store. Have a great day.
Bye.
We'll leave.
Slam.
You guys walk outside and the sun is like, oh, it's bright. It's like just after midday. Lachlan is, I don't know what Lachlan's doing. Lachlan, are you outside waiting or did you head back to the camp or what were you doing while they were having the final conversations?
Yeah, I'd be outside waiting.
Okay.
Like, I would have found a place to sit down and
You see Lachlan sitting there.
Would you feel better if you prayed? That's something you do, right?
only when it rains.
Well,
Beautiful day.
Great day for a boat ride.
You see a couple
Won't
guys
stop
walking down the road towards you guys. Not necessarily at you, but in your direction.
What do they
Not
look like?
stopping you. Boat's right
They
there.
look rough.
Grab it and go.
Oh
Are
god.
they travelers or workers from like the camp?
They
Do they
are
look
more
familiar
akin
at all?
to, not familiar, more akin
Okay.
to locals.
Hmm.
Short swords.
Oh, armed.
I just think
Hmm.
the boat's right there. Just go. Just grab the boat and go.
The
You
boat?
don't need my permission.
I'm not gonna steal the boat.
No, we didn't pay for it, Lachlan.
Yeah.
So what? You want some gold? I'll give you some gold. Go and get the boat.
Des is gonna
I'm-
check out these guys. Do they look like they've been traveling?
Perception check.
What do their boots look like? Horrible. He's too drunk. 8.
They look like they don't look like travelers. They don't have packs on. They don't have traveling clothes on. They have short sleeve shirts on. They have a belt with a short sword on it, and they have one of them has what appears that they were once really nice boots, but they're all dusty and kind of worn. They look like working stiffs from somewhere around here. And as they pass by you, Des, they see you kind of looking at them, and one of them turns to the other and just kind of like elbows him, and they start laughing. And he looks back and he just spits on the ground.
Des will just start packing a pipe.
They just walk
Sandy will
on.
just, watch. Why do you think they laughed at us?
Maybe because we're drunk.
Drunk and we're staring at them.
I had one beer.
I had like 3.
Oh.
2 drinks.
It's pretty strong
Nori
stuff.
will lay flat on the
Normally
ground.
it takes me more.
Oh my God, you guys are the worst tourists. Oh.
Well, it's just you and me, Lachlan.
Let's go to the island.
No, you know what?
Nori pops
I
up really
see
quick.
what you're doing. You're like playing devil's advocate. You're like, half the time you're like, yeah, we should go do it. And then you're like, why do you want to go do it? You're so mean.
Okay, to
We're a
avoid
team.
another thing, what if we went to the warehouse?
No.
Maybe we should just go for a walk, see what we see.
No.
That takes us past the warehouse.
These warehouses were to the north, right? Further up the road.
Off the map.
You
I think.
and I both know that warehouse has got some shady stuff that they're going to be selling. And then we're gonna get in trouble because we're like too close, or
I bet it's
we decide we need to like investigate closer, we break in, and then suddenly everything is gone sideways.
I bet it's where all those black hand
Starting
crates
to
are
sound
going.
like me.
Yeah, that's where they all are.
I bet you.
Maybe there's a map to find your druid too in there. X marks the spot. Let's go.
That would be convenient.
Be super
But I doubt it.
convenient.
Did you not see the general store guy's tattoo? Nobody saw that but me.
No?
What
Spug.
what tattoo?
What are you talking about, Spug?
Well, when he was passing things over the table, he had a tattoo on his hand. And you know what? I saw that same tattoo on the tavern keeper.
Get out. I missed all of this.
Was it the black hands?
I don't know
Des
what it
still
was.
has his mug from the grog house.
Oh, what was it? Can you describe it?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like a hand, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't very good, but not the kind of tattoo that I want to get. I just noticed it because, I've been thinking about getting a tattoo, and, it looked kind of cool, but
Don't get that one.
You don't want that one.
Mm-mm. It
Look,
comes with a lot of baggage.
for whatever reason, a little over a year ago, our friends from Null decided to come over and take over this place. And I don't know what they did to the people that were here, but they took it over and they rebuilt it. And they kind of made it their own little city. Like, I don't know why they want the lumber, but they do. But this place is entirely just it's just a
Company
grind
town.
down.
yeah, company town kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, so like they're the black hand. So what do you think? Maybe we should be like the golden glove,
Ooh.
right?
I wonder if
Wrong
those
two,
fellas Paul and Squint are here.
Yeah, it's not go asking around about those guys.
No, we shouldn't. Ugh, that really is stirring up the hornet's nest, isn't it?
Maybe
Yeah.
we should just talk about it back at our cabin.
Yeah, let's just go back home. Let's pick up some stuff to eat for tonight, and then we'll go back home. Well, home. We'll go back to the...
Yeah, we'll go to the food
Cabin.
vendors and like pick up a couple things and then head back to the cabin.
Yeah, you can get some fish and some fruit, more nuts and that kind of thing. You know, you can put together a meal from what they have there for 6 silver apiece.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I will
I'll pay
take
for it.
that.
I'll pay for all of
Okay.
it.
Yeah, you guys make your way back to the logging camp, and you see that, you know, now that's getting into the afternoon, the guys it appears as though they're taking a little break. You see Carl, you see Whitmer, you see a couple other guys. They're standing around, and it looks like they have a barrel of water, and they're dipping mugs into the water and drinking it. Getting yourselves acquainted with town then?
Especially with that northern ale. That winter ale.
Ah, yeah, the Grog House is kind of known for it. Good.
I hear.
When are you getting to work?
Well, like we
Normally,
said,
Thursday.
tomorrow after we get
Mhm.
this a long rest.
First thing in the morning.
All right. I'm expecting good things from you. Good things. Take care of this jerkin problem, right, boys? Yeah. Or whatever.
Yep, we'll look into all of that. But you know, like, can't blame us for wanting to go to the general store or like relax and have one pint.
Don't worry about it. As soon as we're done, there'll never be any other jerk in here.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Those guys seem to show up. I mean, just out of the blue. I should say green because it's the forest, but I think the old phrase is out of the blue. How many times have they given us gruff about, I don't know, it's been a handful of times. Just take care of it if you can. Just
They always
please.
come from the same direction, north?
North, east, south.
They ever come to
Yeah.
town? Or close to the town?
Never seen them in town. I don't think they do
Alright.
towns. I don't think they really do towns. One of the guys says, he's a little bit older fella. I've heard of these green jerkins. You know, they're like patrols for you know, the elders and the protectors of the forest type of thing. A superstitious lot.
And do we know where those guys are situated?
Yeah, Whitmer's like, yeah, like I said, out of Salmare. That
Where is
seems
that?
to be to the north.
How far?
Week or more journey, I would say.
So they travel a whole week. Come out here and harass you. They don't get
Well,
loggers
no,
back
that's where they're, from what I understand, and I don't know jack shit about these jerkin fellas. They're out of Stalmer. There's a keep up there. That's like their, you know, their home, their headquarters. These guys range. They're rangers. That's why they call them rangers, I guess. They're sticking their nose into people's business, and I've heard other people say they're, you know, they get in the way. I mean, there's been, I don't know, half a dozen folks that have come through saying that they ran into these guys and they kind of shook them down a little bit. So, I mean, they're not, you know, people might say, oh, the Green Jerkin Rangers, they're so great, but I don't buy it. I don't buy
There
it.
they stand in the way of
Progress, you know?
Did
Industry.
you ever hear anything about dragons up north flying around?
I mean, there's rumors of a dragon up north. I don't know much more about it. I don't think it, I mean, no one's seen or, I mean, I think it's just an old tale. There used to be
a little bit of
dragons.
everything out here, huh?
It's a big forest. You know, you ever seen a map of the gnarly forest? It's massive. If only your dungeon master had one ready to show you. It's huge.
It's a pretty gnarly place, for sure.
That's
And
what they
why
say.
does Gromlin think it's lizard folk?
Yeah, he's always thinking it's lizard folk. Lizard folk this, lizard folk that. Now, to be fair, some people
Oh, he's
did
got
see
a
some
thing.
lizard folk. So that's probably why.
Right. That's what we saw, you know,
But
yesterday.
you saw him?
We saw a creature on the river. We had a
It was a lizardy creature.
I mean,
Really big.
there you
too.
go. Lizard folk, jerkins, dragons.
Just a bunch of jerks. For sure.
But you're going to take care of my problem.
Well, we are going
And we're
to
gonna
take
be-
care of the problem that we were hired for, and if it so happens that we are able to do your problem as well, then it works out for everyone.
Oh, yeah, but just to be clear, I'm putting you up on my property
Mhm.
with the idea that you're going to be helping me with my problem.
That's what
You're
we're
going
going
to
to do.
figure
Well,
out where my
we're
boys
helping-
are.
Yes, that is what we were hired to do by
And,
Gromlin.
We're going out to the blood.
99% sure it's the jerkins. So
We're going out to the blood tomorrow.
with Carl.
Whoever or whatever
With
is
Carl.
responsible,
Mm.
we'll handle it.
And look, let's just say it's the lizard folk. Okay, fine. We take care of the lizard folk,
Lizard.
and then we negotiate. You help us with the other problem. It's no big deal. If you're problem solvers like you say you are, this is going to be great.
What's the other problem?
Well,
The
it might
jerkins.
be lizard
The
folk, or it
jerkins.
might be the
Oh,
green
jerkins.
jerkins.
Right.
But, you
I'm
know,
getting turned around here.
right. That's why I'm saying, like, we were hired to deal with the disappearances. And,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
if it was the jerkins, then
Which I
Or
believe
lizard
it
folk
was.
are a separate issue.
Well, there we go. The jerkins it is.
You know, if it was the jerkins, I show it. We'll talk about it later.
You have to itemize these jobs, you know, like, otherwise we'll be, like, just working here forever for free.
Mm.
Gromlin ain't paying you?
Well,
He will after, you know, we come back.
Oh, he promised you that he'd pay you when you came back?
mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
know, there's a good lead chance that we die. So
Did he
you
shake
know,
your hand on
yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
He shook
Okay.
my hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we trust him?
I mean, he's good to his word. He's always been straight with us.
Okay. Then everything's kosher. That's an old dwarven word for everything's okay.
Well, it will be when we get to the bottom of these disappearances. In the
We're
meantime,
not going to get to the bottom of any disappearance unless we go and get some rest. So if you'll excuse us.
fair enough. If you need
Alright,
anything,
We'll see Carl in the morning.
you see Carl standing there. He's like, yep, in the morning.
Xanthi just like backs up, like and inches out.
Everybody's just kind of watching you as they're drinking their little dented tin cups of water.
Dez is going to start giving finger crossbows to people.
You hear one of them say, I think they've been I think they're drunk. They're drunk.
All right.
And the five of you back away and make it to you make it to your cabin safely.
Mhm.
And they all go back to work. You can hear hammering and sawing and shouting and men at work playing.
No, I think this is my least favorite town so far.
Yeah. I mean, you know, after Nulb, I kind of feel like I might be talking to people too much.
Mm-hmm. Like, you know,
But
like
then
that,
they're so.
that halfling
mo-
couple at the bar, like they asked a lot of questions, like where are you going, who are you with, what job do you have, like it was a little sus.
They were really nice.
They
You
were
think they were
pretty nice,
sus?
right?
They were very nosy.
They were
And take it
curious
There
from
was something off.
travelers.
There was something
I'm
off about them.
super
There was something
nosy.
off about them.
I think
It
there's
did
something
seem a
going
little
on between
strange
the
that
two
they're
of them.
they're way out here in the middle of nowhere.
One wanted to do this stuff, the other one didn't.
Good cop, bad cop.
Maybe.
Oh well.
Good warden, bad warden.
Is it like 3 in the afternoon now?
It's,
Like, what
It's
is?
just the
Yeah,
afternoon.
it's like mid-afternoon.
Nori's gonna pass out.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Xanthi will
Oh.
just lay out her bedroll on the floor of this cabin and
Yeah, Des will do the same.
And
Should
you know, we're
we-
not that
Lay
far
down.
from Greyhawk anymore. We could go to
We should-
Greyhawk.
We should probably keep a watch, right? Do you think?
that would be smart. I think Spug should go first because he is
Oh,
not
moving on up,
tired.
Spug. Do you think you
Yeah.
can handle it? You haven't stood watch
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, I can handle it. I'll just
Yes.
sit out on the front porch and keep an eye on things.
No, you stay in here and look out the window.
Just,
Whatever.
just don't leave. Just don't go anywhere. All right? Just
I know how to do a watch. You don't have to tell me how to do a watch.
Yes, Spug is a hero.
right.
I didn't say
So
that,
just-
but I do know how to do a watch.
So just wake me up when it's time. All right, and I'll take the next shift.
Perfect. I will.
Okay.
Okay.
I am going to bed.
Yeah, we all just kind of roll over. It's only like, yeah, it's probably like 3, 4. Just go to sleep.
Yeah, you
Thanks
guys
for
you guys
helping
fall
us.
asleep quickly from the exhaustion, and Spug Noir does not wake any of you up through the whole night. He lets you all sleep,
Fall
and
asleep.
he probably, you don't know, but he probably naps a little bit too. But when you wake up, whenever that is, next time we play this game, you will have achieved a long rest.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Yes.
And a level.
You haven't accomplished anything. You have to
We're
actually
going to the
accomplish things
tavern.
first.
I keep trying. But
You accomplished a long rest. I would take that as a win.
We killed some ant kegs.
We accomplished being safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Well, nice job, guys.
We explored. The
You
town.
will be fully fit
joke.
and ready to go.
I made Nori cry.
A little
You did?
Tiny tear.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, it was just a
sad.
drunk tear. It's fine.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Nothing Nori
It
can't
happens
handle.
all the time.
Hey, you know what is a big deal is we have an awesome sponsor who's going to allow us to give away some loot. So if anybody wants to get in on this giveaway, we do have the Golden Sands that we're giving away tonight. You do have just a couple of minutes to get in on that by typing !drawing into the chat. We are going to be taking next week off because of work stuff, primarily for me, but we will be back, it sounds like, on the 4th of July. And I'm sure there'll be fireworks. So we'll find out what happens next time, my friends. So go ahead and type !drawing to get in on the giveaway if you are so inclined to do so, as we go around and do some outros. And we'll start with Ashley.
Hey everybody, I'm Ashley, Minnesota Muse 99 on Twitter. And if you liked this game, you can catch me on Thursday for a Lord of the Rings campaign where I play a very snooty kind of elf. So come on down, check us out. It's a lot of fun.
Heck yeah. That game has been fantastic. Love the Lord of the Rings game. You guys are super fun. Shelly.
Hey, it's Shelly. You can find me on Twitter at Real Flea Monkey and on the chats at Flea Monkey. You can also find me on Wednesday nights playing a little Pathfinder 2E over at Tythalanosa channel, and then back here again in 2 weeks.
Awesome. 2 weeks is going to be a long time. Andy.
I was
Hey, thanks
muted,
for the
sorry.
follow.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as AndyG3D here on Twitch and Twitter. Come check us out on our Discord. You can find me here every Tuesday night playing Desmond Adelar, collecting curses, looking around weird frontier towns.
Are you looking for a new curse?
Game
I
drunk.
mean, I'm always in the market. Just saying.
Let's make it
Wow.
weird.
It's fun. It's fun.
That'll be
fun.
cool. We'll see what we can conjure up for you. We've got 2 weeks to plan something really diabolical. So
Yeah. Looking
awesome.
forward to it.
Yep. And looking forward to seeing you in the North Woods here pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Bleak.
Hey, what's up, gang? I'm the Bleak Season. We got tomorrow the second of our two-part Witcher game coming on at 8 Eastern tomorrow, 7 CT. We're going to finish up that particular little thing. It's been a good time. So tomorrow should be another good game. And of course, on Thursday, as Ashley was mentioning, we have our Lord of the Rings, which Andy's producing. So look forward to doing that. Also, it's also, again, it's one of those weeks where everything's finishing. The Witcher is finishing. Lord of the Rings is finishing. And I think, is it this Sunday that you got Pirate Board coming up?
Pirate Board on Sunday, part 2. Yep. And then we'll have one more after that. So it's a 3-parter. Yep.
And so next Thursday, we're going to be on break too. So it's going to be a whole week of breaking next Thursday, since we're going to be on break too before we start our next game. But so next week's going to be a light week, but this week we still got The Witcher, we still got Lord of the Rings Thursday, and we still got Pirate Board on Sunday. So come on out and hang out, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Lots going on, but breaks are needed and good to take every once in a while. So it'll be good to recharge and then come back. Let's go ahead and give away this loot. Ashley, if you could do a countdown for us, folks. ! Drawing to get in. You got one chance left. Go ahead, Ash.
All right, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Here it comes. Baptized in Pus has won the giveaway. That is amazing. That is amazing. And
worked hard for
at
it
the same time.
Active in the chat tonight. Yes.
Yeah, great to see you baptized. Let me know if you're here. We will get you. There you are. Thanks. Awesome. I will connect with you after the. It totally does. I'll connect with you after the game here and get you that download link. Congratulations. And we're going to go ahead and raid into our friends at Hero Club. Dylan and crew are playing some D&D. Dylan was one of the players that was in our Call of Cthulhu game not too long ago. So great to give them some love. We appreciate you all. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Really, really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Take care.